Going live, and we're live. Okay. All right, guys. So today we are going to be streaming some Yu-Gi-Ohs. But first, before anything, I got to introduce the man, Bob the Gamer. So you want to tell him about yourself?
Hey, what's up, guys? Bob the Gamer here. I'm just here so I don't get fined. No, so a true hero when I reached out, and he was talking to me a while back. I actually took some of his coaching sessions. I consider myself a pretty decent player, but I feel like to be really good in the format, you need like those small little nuggets to kind of get ahead and to grow yourself as a player, and that's kind of what I was looking for. So shout out for True Heroes trainings, but we were talking during that time about doing a tournament series, and this is kind of the culmination of that. This is event number 1 for our hosted tournament series. It's going to be a cash tournament, so enjoy, guys.
That's right. So the event's not starting right now at this second. It's going to be starting in about 3 to 10 minutes because we got to get all the technical things out the way. I'm actually going to post a bracket at the top. If I can edit the description, I'll actually post the bracket in the description. First time, so there might be some bumps, but we're gonna get over it. But I hope you guys can enjoy watching some good Yu-Gis today. So in the meantime, I'm going to do some admin work and collect the funds. So if you're interested in playing in these cash tournaments, you can play. It's free. Not free to enter, but it's free to join the Discord. So anyone who wants to join the Discord to play, then you can easily join the Discord. The link's in the description below, and it's $5. The prize breakdown is 50% of the prize pool goes to first place, and 30% to second place, and 20% to third place. So, definitely if you want some good practice, join, play up. So, yeah, I'm going to take care of some admin work. So in the meantime, while I take care of admin work, I'm going to just watch a duel to give you guys some entertainment. So when I go on Dueling Book, I usually just look at the top ranked player. So right now it's Dan Top Deck Team. The cool thing about Dueling Book online is like it sorts them by those who are like highest ranked, those who are like lowest ranked. So we can see, right, Dan Top Deck Team's at 1480, so that's why he's at the top. So we're gonna just watch this. And there's not going to be any commentary on this because, like I said, I'm going to be taking care of admin work right now. But right after this admin's work is complete, we're going to be streaming you guys some Yu-Gi-Oh! So, yeah, thanks for joining and be on the lookout for that. All right. So
Lone Fire hitting Royal Oppression. That's not great.
Right. And let me see. Oh yeah, your room's looking great, man.
Thanks, man.
All right, so I'm gonna be silent for about 1 minute. Let me just collect the funds and get this tournament started. All right.
Was this presumably some kind of value since they're on Necro? It could be the Hybrid Blackwing list versus some, I'm guessing, quick draw if it's playing Lone Fires. Lone Fire plus Sanguine, that's probably what it's on. I don't imagine this is the Giga Plant deck, the Giga Buys, all that jazz. Oppression's real tough for quick draw to deal with. You don't think we might need a little bit of music, Cairo?
Oh, that's a good idea. But we have to be careful about the music that we play because YouTube copyright. We don't want to get flagged, right?
Yeah.
So if you have some background music that you enjoy that you want to play, then by all means go ahead and do that. But I got to be careful about the music that's shared.
No, for sure, absolutely.
It's actually funny because on my most recent video about Vietnam, I had a scene where I was like, with a girl, and I was like playing this dart game, trying to win her like, a teddy bear or whatever. And
yeah, when she was roasting you.
Right. When she was right, that's exactly right. When she was roasting me. So while she was roasting me, there was some Korean music being played in the background. And then my video got flagged for copyright because of that song playing in the background. And I was like, how is that my fault? I can't control what, goes on in the background. And I looked it up. Like, even if you're at a cafe or some event and they play like copyrighted music, if it's in your video, then it can be um it can be flagged as copyrighted.
That's wild, man. Speaking of wild, that's a pretty cool string of events there. The My Body's a Shield with the Debris Dragon was pretty clever. Didn't end up mattering because Dan had the crow, but that was a good play.
Along with your Discord.
But yeah, guys, you should come out. Come play this tournament with us. This is number 1 for the True Hero Tournament series. We're pretty excited about it. We're still working out the details for how often it's going to happen, but it is going to be a regularly scheduled series. It won't be a one-off thing.
That's exactly right. We're looking for it's going to either be bi-weekly or monthly. So right now we're still not certain. Depends on our schedules. But we'll see. Just like Bob said, it's going to be regularly for sure. All right, cool. So now we're just waiting for the participants to send their entry fee. And guys, since we haven't started yet, to all of those who are, watching the live stream, so let's actually go over to a different set. To all those who are watching live stream, if you want to join, it's not too late. We're going to be starting in less than 10 minutes. So if you're interested and you want to sign up, go ahead and do so. So we already watched Dan Top Deck Team, so we're not going to watch them now. Let's watch Emlon. Emlon. It's funny, like a lot of these players I've never even heard of. Like I have no idea who Emlon is, but obviously he's highly ranked. The thing is, when it comes to Edison format, one thing that you guys should know is you already know who the top players are. You already know. And like, if you don't recognize a name, it's probably just somebody's alt. So not to say that, newer players can't come into the format who are very good. That's definitely a possibility. But more times than not, if you see someone whose name that you don't recognize at the top of the ladder, highly ranked, it's probably just a top player's alt, because not every time when you get on the ladder, you want to be known who you are. And sometimes you want to test out different decks. And sometimes you don't feel like having to deal with people being rude because they know you or they think they know you. So yeah, it could just be somebody's alt. All right.
Sure.
All right. So, like I said,
what's your opinion on this, Cairo? This Gigavise deck?
Oh, actually, I'm happy that you asked that, because right now my opinion on it is it's very good. It's very, very good. But I also think the reason why it gets a lot of wins is because it's a new deck, and new decks, people don't know how to play against them. So case in point, Dream Frogs. Now, I'm not saying Dream Frogs is a bad deck. It is a very good deck. I believe it won 2 major events, including an Ultimate Time Wizard event. The one that I lost to Denny Yu in top 4 at Sacramento. So it is a very, very, very good deck. But if people don't know how to play against it, then the deck naturally has an advantage. So I think that's kind of where the supervised deck stands right now. Whereas it is a good deck, it does have some weaknesses, but right now people don't know how to capitalize on those weaknesses. So it gets more wins than it probably should. But yeah, I mean, if you don't have defense when they go off, then like you're just going to lose. And even if you do have defense, you're not guaranteed to win, because in order for them to combo, it only takes about like 2 to 3 cards. So the other 2 to 3 cards that they have remaining, if they're like counter traps or, pretty much anything, you win. But here we can see that Hero Frogs just managed to win this set anyway, right? Despite the power of this supervised gigavised deck. So it's good, but it's not perfect.
I think Emlon scooped. I think Spore took it home, which, by the way, Spore playing in plant deck. I appreciate that. Very appropriate.
That's right. That's right. That's exactly right.
That's what I wish Spore was an Edison, to be honest. I thought that was a really cool card. It's understandable why we wouldn't want Go Bulb in there, because that's kind of just like you throw it in every deck as a free, anything that remotely mills. But Spore, I feel like might be okay. I don't think it would necessarily break anything. And I just really like the mechanic of Spore being able to just summon itself out once a duel. I think that'd be okay. Not that we can edit Edison format, just talking out loud from the plant deck here.
Right. Oh, okay, cool. Another person said he's not sure. So it looks like we're getting more last minute signups, which is great. What's your Discord or what's I'm gonna say hello. Do you see your name in this bracket? All right, so to all you guys waiting at home, I promise you, good Yu-Gi-Ohs are coming on the way. But people want to sign up, and that's great because the more people that sign up, and it's going to be a small turnout, right? It's not going to be like a 50-man tournament or anything like that. But the more people that sign up, the more Yugs that are coming your way. So yeah, just be patient, everyone. And in the meantime, we'll just continue to watch some more highly ranked duels. So let's get out of here. All right. Now it'd be great if we can see a duel from like the beginning. All right.
You do a Master of Logic and Long John Silver. Those are top tier names.
Yeah,
man.
Right. And here we have another one. This duel looks like it's coming to an end as well. But it looks like we have the Diva Hero Zombies against presumably Lightsworns. Yeah. And it's game 3, so sadly he's getting Black Rose. So I'm assuming that the Lightsworn player probably going to drop a JD here because he has 4 names. Oh no JD. Okay, he's weak.
Which one are you in?
Tactic Viper versus whatever this guy's name is. Man, there's a couple Sticky Fingers. Fantastic name, man. Granted, that's in advance, but still. Great name. Okay.
Oh, Duck Murderer is on there. Duck Murderer is a pretty nice guy. He's a pretty chill dude. Plays zombies. Did you see his version of the Teledad list?
I didn't. What was special about it?
So it's super cool. It does Mind Master, the 1-star Psychic Light Tuner.
Right.
And he uses that to make the Ancient Sacred Wyvern.
Oh, Ancient Sacred Wyvern is really good.
Yeah, it's dumb good, man. Like he'll make like 2 synchros and he'll attack with the 1, and Ancient Sacred Wyvern goes up to like 7 billion attack points. Then he just attacks for game. Like it's pretty silly, but it's a pretty cool version that Duck Murderer kind of put together, or at least has been representing. I can't remember if he innovated that personally, but I know he's definitely been executing it well.
All right, so this new way of registering for events is using the YDE code, right? It's YDE code.
Or you talking about when you submit your deck list?
Right.
You can use a YDK file as well.
Okay. Yeah, but it seems like some people were having problems with the YDK files. All right.
I'm fairly certain that's how KOA did it, but I mean, I'm not 100% sure.
Okay, so once this last person's joins, then we're just going to start the events because we want to kind of get started because we got 8 people, which is great. So a nice quick 8-man. So with 8 people, we're going to do Swiss, and we're going to do what are you thinking? 3 or 4 rounds of Swiss?
Well, I mean, we only got 8, so 3 is probably okay. But if you want to do 4, I think that's fine too. People want
All
to
right.
stick around and hang out for some more UVs.
Let's do 3 rounds, and then if there are multiple people with this, let's do 4 rounds because cash is on the line. Because that's the thing,
That's
right?
true.
Because cash is on the line, and I don't want it to be like, hey, I had the same record. That's not fair. You know what I mean? With 4 rounds, there's going to be there's going to be a clear winner because we need a clear winner in order to distribute the cash properly. So we're going to do 4 rounds so that there's no issues there. And once this last person, because he's messaging me now, once he gets registered, then we're going to just start the event. And yeah. Okay, cool. And somebody's
tagging. It's showing up now.
Okay.
Unless there's another one outside of that.
Cool. You got in. All right, awesome. That's it. That's all 8 people. So now we're going to start. So we're going to do this for 4 rounds, just like I said, 4 rounds. Save. All right, and we're going to begin now. So looks like your bracket's looking good. Start the tournament. All right. So now we have the brackets up. So I'm going to make an announcement in Discord, and we're going to choose which one to spectate. All right. Let me make the official announcement. Okay, I'm just going to say tournament participants, the tournament has begun. The tournament has begun. Please check the bracket for your pairings. Good luck. There will be 4 rounds of Swiss. Okay, please, there will be 4 rounds of Swiss. All right, awesome. So now let's see which one should we watch. There are a lot of really great duelists who entered in the event, right? All 8 players have great talent, but I'm personally curious to see Loki versus Bad Robot. Because for those of you who don't know, Bad Robot, he is really good at this game. He's goated. He is actually the person who kind of like took over the Diva Hero mantle, him and Televisual, right after I kind of like put the deck down for a bit to focus on other things. So he's really good at the event. I mean, I assume he's probably just going to be playing Diva Hero, but we'll see. So let's see how it goes between those two.
Yeah, that's cool. I'm a madman. I was gonna say we could just roll for it, but I mean, if you want to check them out specifically, I'm totally down for that.
Yeah, I'm definitely You're good. It begins now. Okay, cool. All right. So, and let me just find Bad Robot. All right. And here we go. Let me send him a message and be like, we started so that we can begin. And yep. Check.
Bam. What deck Bad Robot's playing?
Yeah, I'm super curious. I think he's going to be on Diva Hero. So let me. Okay. So cool. right, and let me tag Bad Robot. Bad Robot. Bad Robot. Okay. Cool. All right, cool. Let's refresh. Wait for Bad Robot. Bad Robot taking his sweet time. All right, cool. He just became active again. So yeah, all right. So I'm really excited to see how Bad Robot's gonna do. Yeah, Bad Robot versus Low Key. And like I said, we got a lot of great players as well. You know, so shout outs to all the players who entered the event. It's going to be a quick tournament, and I'm curious. You know, now they just started, so here we go. Here we go. Here we go. All right, so it looks like that Low Key won the RPS, the die roll. So I have no idea what deck he's on. Sir, you're all good, right? You can see everything?
Yep.
Okay, cool. So they're both on T sets. So it's hard to say. Okay, well, that answers that question. Yeah, in Edison format, whenever you set monsters, you just got to read that it's Raikou. So I'm curious, right? Because if Loki's on Black Wings, then I'm assuming his set monster's a value, right? So it may have been worth it to flip the value and then attack the face down before summoning the Bora. But I guess it didn't matter either way because he sat bottomless. So yeah, this way it's fine because at least he takes 16. So that's just unfortunate, right? The set Raikou is so strong.
Yeah, set Raikou is so strong. In fact, I ended up losing a local last week because I was reading Hamster and it was in fact Raikou. So
yeah, and that's the thing is like you can't really always tell like which one is it? Is it Hamster or is it Raikou? It's hard to read. These days in Value Turbo, less Value Turbos have been playing Hamster. And you know, I think it's because of the more recent Value Turbo lists that have been doing well without it, right? But Hamster's still a great card. Oh, that's a really good bottomless. That sure would have went to town.
Yeah, it needed bottomless
yes,
for sure.
Yes. All right, so Black Wings right now they are down in card advantage. So that's you're not feeling good if you're down in card advantage and you went first. So anything can happen because it's Yu-Gi-Oh. But right now, Bad Robot
some kind of brew.
Listen, Bad Robot. That's why I wanted to watch this set. He's always on some kind of brew, bro. He's always on some kind of brew.
Oh, does he have the Kalut though? Nope. At least he's not dropping it.
So it looks like he's playing. I mean, some sort of. Honestly, I don't know, because it's not Value Turbo because he's playing Cyber Volley, but of course all these other cards could be Value Turbo cards, or he could just be playing Cyber Volley and Value Turbo. But I doubt it. Bad Robot doesn't strike me as the Value Turbo kind of guy.
He's also got Mizuki in there. I mean, I don't know how Mizuki would really tie into Value Turbo either.
Right, exactly. So, okay, zombies.
He could be on some kind of like DDR Hamster Raikou Kaya shenanigans with the Cyber Valleys and the Mizuki and the Chaos Sorcerer.
Right. All right, so finally, Bad Robot's first offensive push. He's just been pretty much just 1-for-1ing them so far. That was a really good torrential. That torrential really helped.
Yeah, I definitely think that he had to pull out that torrential. Otherwise, he was in a really bad spot. Deep
Prison is so good.
It is. It is. I believe the stats are predominantly that Deep Prison is one of the most played cards in Edison format.
Yeah, you're right about that. So for those who are curious, like, excuse me, where we get these statistics from, Format Library. Format Library handles all of that. All right. Okay. This is
that 1400 is gonna float. What do you think Bad Robot's got back there? I mean, the Kalut went through, so I don't imagine. I mean, I probably wouldn't blow Mirror Force on a Kalut, but particularly if he's on some kind of like Mystic Tomatoes, crashing a Mystic Tomato there would be pretty good.
Right.
But I would presume if I'm low key that.
I mean, yeah, it's hard to read because
I don't know, maybe he's got like Return or something set.
Yeah, it's hard to read because he already has a bottomless in the grave. So I think it's unlikely that the set is a bottomless. It could be a number of things. Just like you mentioned, it could be Return. It could be another Deep Prison. It could be a Mirror Force. Also, as you mentioned, it could be a number of things because no matter what the back row is, you don't really want to burn it on a Kalut, like you mentioned. So yeah, at this point, I'm not too sure what the back rows could be.
In triple back row, you would probably presume that he's got either Starlight or Solemn, right? Like,
right.
But Bad Robot could be a madman. Maybe he just set 3 real cards.
Well, oh no. Well, Bad Robot has already, okay, well, there's one of them. I was about to say Bad Robot already used MST, so he doesn't have another one. But yeah, that Wing Blast was needed because now he's going to go for his push here. Yep, this is it. And Torrential's gone, so Bad Robot doesn't have to worry about that.
Yep.
A bottomless would still be pretty good here, though, because assuming Bad Robot makes Brio doesn't get priority because of the Goblin Zombie effect.
Yep, Goblin mandatory chain 1.
Right.
Okay.
Oh, he just doesn't believe him. He's like, you don't have a battle trap, you don't have Icarus, you don't have anything. He just doesn't believe.
And I guess.
Oh my!
What? What is avarice?
I told you, Bad Robot is always on some brew, bro. He's always on some brew, and that's what I love about him.
I guess he does have the Hamster Echo Caius, and avarice does kind of reset Devo, which is pretty sick.
Being able to reuse Diva like that is pretty good, and actually, it makes Spine Gilman like not terrible if you draw it. As long as it doesn't get like bottomless or something like that, then like you pretty much can reuse your Deep Sea Divas. All right.
Do you think he's making Android here?
Android's pretty good, but there's also the option there's also the option just to keep the tuner because Loki's drawn into oppression. So unless he has like Dark Arm, because I believe he only has 2 darks. So that's why he didn't make Android. He doesn't want to deal with a Dark Arm.
Zap Whirlwind. If he's got Solemn, it's probably worth Solemning the Sirocco here because it's effectively game.
Ooh.
If he's got Solemn, it's probably worth Solemning the Sirocco here.
All right. Yeah, so now the question is, what do you search, right? So, I don't want to say right now. He hasn't. Okay, yeah, that's what I was thinking. I think like Gale's pretty good here, but the problem is, I really am believing, in my heart of hearts, that. Hold on, I'm gonna wait until he commits. Okay, so he's already committed. I believe in my heart of hearts that he has a battle trap. And then, like you said, he was saving it because he didn't want to burn it on Kalut. So, like, here he's going to go for the attack, and he's going to run into either a prison or a Mirror Force. there's no way you don't have a battle trap. Yeah, exactly. Exactly right. So it's like I think in that situation, like as crazy as it sounds, um you because there's really no you kind of got to go into thought ruler, and then you run over the Goyu Guardian after you halved it, and then you have thought ruler oppression. So with thought ruler oppression, like you're
Yeah.
yeah, exactly. And it
Oof.
guards against this brain control too. So that's gonna be game because we know the backwards oppression. So I think in that situation, low
Yep.
key should have went for the thought ruler because like uh you lose anyway if it's mirror force. Like, granted, you could like tribute Stardust negate and like bring back Stardust, but like Stardust oppression is not very strong compared to Thought Ruler oppression.
Right.
So yeah, I think that was his best play was to make Thought Ruler there, but you know, and we can't say it was hindsight because we called it before it happened. You know what I mean?
Yeah. If yeah, I think you're right because if he does go Stardust there, like, and it is Mirror Force, say he reads that over the D prison, you know, the eternal struggle. Do I make Thought Ruler or Stardust? It's it pretty much comes down to if he makes the Stardust, I think he's just in a losing position anyway. Like you said, oppression plus Stardust is it's not that great, especially not in that circumstance.
All right, here we go. Game two.
But yeah, I'm
so
interested to see more of this bad robot build because he's got Cyber Rallies, he's got Chaos Sorcerer, and he's got Avarice in there. Like, very, very interesting.
So the thing is,
the Brain Con doesn't explain partially leaving the Diva out too, though.
The cool thing,
Brain Con plus the Battle Trap,
right? The cool thing is that now Loki goes first, so Loki's kind of at a little bit of an advantage here, and Dust Shoot. So it'd be nice if Bad Robot shows the chat the hand, but you know if he doesn't, that's okay too. That's why you'll see some duelists, they'll just like they'll spread out their hand or they'll banish their whole hand. Because when you banish your hand, I'll banish it face up, not face down. Then everybody can see
right?
You know, what you have.
So what has your experience been? I think you play a lot more Dueling Book than I do. I'm more of an in-person type of guy, but and I know that's difficult over there in Korea, but the Dust Shoot, the rumor is that there's like a glitch that if you do not shuffle twice, that there's a high probability that you will get the same card. Do you have an experience with that?
I mean, yes, I do. But the problem is whether you shuffle once, twice, 3 times, the probability of you pulling the same card is very high on Dueling Book. And I think it's just a matter of the algorithm. And that's the flaw of playing online. I, just like you, prefer to play in person because of things like this. But, you know, when you're in South Korea, you just kind of have to work with the options that you're given, right? So in Korea, locals happens about once a month, whereas in most places in the US, locals happens anywhere from once a week to bi-weekly to even, you know, sometimes once a month, but it's more frequently than it is here in Korea. Yeah, so we can see Loki here. It's unfortunate that his Sirocco got bottomless. Definitely, if you are playing into an unknown back row, it can be good to set the Icarus first and then summon this Sirocco. Now, what I'm confused about, and we don't know this, is Loki dust shooted him. So he knew his whole hand. So did Bad Robot just draw that card for turn? Because it's not like he summoned completely blindly unless he just drew it. So I don't know. His hand wasn't shown, so it's hard for us to kind of say. And even this Dust Tornado, like one of those cards had to already been previously known, either the Bottomless or the Dust Tornado, right? So it's like, was it right to set there? Maybe. Like he sided in Rug. I don't think Rug is the best choice for zombies. But anyway, I guess that's a good.
Pretty much only going to hit Pius or Diva.
Right. I mean, anyway, it's a good choice for good trade for Loki, I think, because now if he has better back rows, he can set them without fear.
Yeah, and I totally agree with you on the Sirocco into the Icarus, setting the Icarus first. Just being able to get the additional value off of that with either Icarus or, you know, Deck Devi in that circumstance. same effect. You know, you want to use it and make them use an additional card while you get value out of it.
All right.
Especially Bad Robot was seeming weak before the Chaos Sorcerer play. That was.
Yeah. And if Bad Robot has any back row here, okay. So Bad Robot's kind of at the mercy of a Blizzard, but I don't think Loki has one unless he just drew it for turn because he summoned Pollute last turn. So I don't think that he has Blizzard.
Yeah, it makes me wonder if he's got 2 Pollutes in hand right now.
Right. Yeah. Generally, I think that's what Blackwing players would do. Yeah, and if he's setting monsters, the thing is usually when Blackwing set monsters to value, but considering the fact he's up against Colossal Fighter, it could actually just be any of the Blackwings, not necessarily a value. Oh, yeah. Wow. Whoa.
Dyna's a pretty good set.
Dyna's a really good set. Dyna's a really good set.
I think it was you, and obviously other players have thought this too. I think HT19 might have done it, but citing things like Dyna or Raikou into Blackwing because people don't expect you to set anything that's, you know, basically not a value, right? So,
right.
And I think we're all guilty of it as we get a little bit of greed in our eyes, and we're like, oh, that's a set value, no problem, and then, you know, we want to get punished. But
yeah, so as far as
I think that was pretty smart.
As far as the card specifically being Dyna, that was not me, but I did have exactly the theory that you explained perfectly. So I was, as far as I know, I could be wrong, but as far as I know, the first one to side deck Raikou in Blackwings. And I sided 3 of them originally. And my theory was, you know, people get antsy and they just have, oh God, Bad Robot is going to town. Bad Robot is going to town. But yeah, the theory was that
brain controls, man.
Yeah, I mean the card is nutty. But yeah, the theory was that when people set a monster in Blackwings, they're going to read its value, and then you surprise them with Raikou. And Raikou also outs the cards that Blackwings lose against, such as Royal Decree and Consecrated Light. So it's perfect. Oh my, Red Dragon. When was the last time you seen a Red Dragon summoned?
You know, I did it at locals playing Telezombie the one week. One of my buddies was playing a quick draw variant, and he had a Kaiku face up and 4 tokens. And the only way I was able to OTK him was with Red Dragon.
All right, well, Short Gale out here to clean things up. True GOAT? No, dude. Edison Club, you're the GOAT. You're the GOAT. You know, by the way, guys, so next weekend is YCS Orlando. So the Ultimate Time Wizard event for Orlando. And I'm telling you now, be on the lookout for the Edison Club. Now, the Edison Club, just, you know, to be clear, is not one specific person. It's a group of people. But anyway, there's one person in particular who's going to that event. And I'm not going to say who, because I wanted to keep, you know, his identity under wraps. But he is going to be on a tear. And they're all homies. The Edison Club is all full of homies. But watch out. All right, watch out. I have a feeling that I'm going to be seeing like a deck profile next weekend from one of the members of the Edison Club, like top 8 or even, you know, winning the event. But yeah, shout outs to you guys. You guys are the real GOATs.
The thing about that is, though, that Trujillo is totally lying to you guys. So Edison Club is basically like the Tread Violet Roberts from The Princess Bride. It's a legacy that's been going on for decades, you know, and it's so they're just trading out different people, and they're all that good.
Dude, can you imagine? Can you imagine? That would be hilarious. That would be so hilarious.
I would love that.
All right, well,
that's my head game for Edison Club.
This is the thing. Spirit Reaper is kind of like iffy into Blackwings. So some people keep it in, some people side it out. Reaper can be a liability because obviously his defense is 200 and he's Bora and Armwing food. But at the same time, if you can protect your Reaper and you can get 1 to 2 attacks off, just 1 to 2, not even that many, the opposing player will probably lose. Because even though it seems so simple, like dropping a card out their hand, that gives you such a significant advantage, especially in Blackwings. So this is really bad for low key if he doesn't find a way to, oh no, if he doesn't find a way to clear that Reaper. And the fact that he's going setting cards, unless one of those is Icarus, it's not looking really good.
Yeah, That's a pretty good card to have if he's reading Icarus. I mean, granted, it's going to hit the Reaper and the face down, but then Trooper gets in for 19. That's
yeah, because let's be real, you're not Soloming a Card Trooper, which is one of the reasons why in Tengu format, even though Card Trooper is at 2, I believe, it kind of sees not less play, but it's just that, oh, wow. Oh, no.
I was waiting for the chain Icarus there.
Yeah, same here. Oh, no. This is going to get really bad.
Man.
Bad Robot chefing, bro. He's chefing. He's chefing. Oh, no. No, that he needed that Shura for the Card Trooper. God. All right. How many darks does he have? He does have 3 darks. So, you know. Cold Wave Dark Arm. Last 2 cards.
Cold Wave Dark Arm.
I know, right? That's so specific. That's so specific.
Oh, man. Yeah, I don't know. I don't think Cold Wave's picked up by many people yet, man.
It hasn't.
Look at how long it took for your deck Debbie to take over, though. So,
right.
You know.
Listen, I'm always okay.
I'm a big fan.
Thank you. Thank you. I'm always okay if I have something that I think is good, and even after doing well with it in tournament, people choose not to play it. I'm okay with that because that just means I can continue to use it without having to face it. You know, like, I was happy when I was the only person using Deck Debbie, but now everyone and their mom's using it, and it's annoying. And if they're
you poisoned all of it.
Yeah, I poisoned the well. And if there comes a time where everybody's using Cold Wave, listen, I don't know if anyone like has ever been Cold Wave before, but it does not feel good. It is awful.
No, man, earlier today I was playing X Sabers. I'm a big fan of that. One of the best decks to play Cold Wave, in my opinion. Other than, like, you know, Light Sworn, obviously. Cold Wave JD is just unfair. But I was able to Cold Wave, and then I high unlaid somebody for 3 back row. And they couldn't set anymore.
Ooh, oh, God.
Ooh.
Oh, God. We were just talking about, and that, you know, it's so interesting. I love watching other people play because me personally, I don't keep in Solemn Judgment against Black Wings. So I would have just gotten rugged and I would have had to deal with it. But that Solemn, I think, might have won him the game here because now he has 4 darks. He's used Blizzard. Oh, yeah, he's blind alluring here. So this game is pretty much over. Because I don't really see a way Black Wings can kind of
Blizzard? Like,
pull out. Yeah, they would, like, a Blizzard would be needed, but outside of a Blizzard, because now back rows now Bad Robot is going to have the option to set back rows here if he has them. Okay, he doesn't have them. So yeah, Blizzard is really good here. But if he doesn't draw it now, that's probably just it. Siroko's not bad here either if he has an Icarus set because he has Value in the Grave.
Yeah. But he's down so many cards.
Yeah, and that's not what you want to see. Black Wings, they're not like Value Turbo, where it's just like they could be down in card advantage and like pull out a win. Black Wings, they kind of rely on their card advantage. So if you're down in card advantage with Black Wings, it's not the best. Okay, here it is. This is the last ditch effort. So if this Shore runs over this monster, then he can get Gale. But it's like Bad Robot knows this, right? There's no way he's setting anything that's not Hamster or Ryko. But like, if you're low key, you got to go for it. Yeah.
Yeah, that's rough, man. He could still have Icarus set, which is not amazing, but it might let him survive.
Yeah, we'll see. You know, either way, no matter how this this turns out, it was a close set. It was a close set.
Yeah, and Moki had to go for it, like you said. Like there was no choice.
All right, target the back row. Oppression. Yeah.
If you notice, Bad Robot's not really been doing a lot of synchroing.
No, he hasn't.
You know,
he hasn't.
Speak of the devil.
Yeah, no, but you're right, though. You're right. I mentioned in the first game, Bad Robot was just winning with a lot of like 1-for-1 exchanges and trades and things like that. But you're right, he hasn't been synchroing that much. And outside of Torrential, like Loki just loses right here. Torrential's the only card that keeps him in the game. Even Icarus doesn't do anything because he's at 16. So yeah. And Bad Robot, okay, he's just gonna go for what? Stardust Brio, and then that should just be game. So yeah, that's it.
Yep.
All right, GG's. So it's not single elimination. So I mean, Loki, you're not out. You know, it's Swiss. So let's go on to see who else is playing. And I gotta record the victors as well. So let me write this down. So Bad Robot, he won with a score of.
It's a great run though, Loki, man. Like Cairo said, I would have not read his solemn judgment on the rug. Like not seen that coming at all. And I think that was really where things kind of went south.
Uh-huh. And here's the loss. Okay, cool. Yes, that's correct. All right, so I'm just responding to some messages. Okay. Yes. All right, so Big James won his set. So Big James is done. They finished their set. So let me just go through this bracket, see how everybody's doing. And in the meantime, while I go through this, instead of just staring at an empty screen, let's look at who else is playing. So we have the bracket here. So let's refresh, see if there's any changes. All right. And why don't we watch Ragamuffin. All right, so quit. And let's see, search. Watch. Ragamuffin. Hope that's his. Okay, cool. It is. All right. Okay. So here we are. Also, more Blackwings. Okay. And awesome. While they do that, let me just check here. Please use the.
Oh yeah, trying to my body the Royal Oppression. Yeah, unfortunately, my body with oppression is very weird. You have to have a monster that's like already on the field in order to hit that with my body. So something like a Junk Synchron, for example. He summons onto the field, and then he activates his effect to special summon. Then you can my body the oppression.
Right.
But you know, when it's just going to a synchro monster, even though it's not chain length 3 or spell speed 3, it you know, you can't do it. I kind of feel like you should be able to, since it's not spell speed 3, but you know, weirdly negating summon, you know, is what it is.
Right. Okay, so Dean and Loki. Okay, cool. My boy Dean. Okay. Cool. Is Swiss. So you're not out. /loss. Command to report your result. Okay, all right. So that's taken care of. All right, and who else lost? Low key. All right, then. I'll just manually report it. I will manually your result. What was the match score? Okay, cool. All right, we come back here. Rated matches may only be played via the official. Rated tournaments may be only. Okay. Let me message.
So is everybody done but Muffin and KOA?
Yeah, so I think so.
Dean and Goldie are done?
Yep, they're done.
Okay. Cool. Yeah, that bad robot build, man, that was some wild stuff. Never would I think to see, other than maybe in like some kind of quick draw variant, Cyber Valley plus Avarice. But I guess it makes sense, right? If you're doing Hamster Raiko Kaias.
Right. Okay. So Dean's okay. I got the match reports here. So here, Big James 1-2-1. All right, Big James 1-2-1. All right, Bad Robot we saw he also 1-2-1. I mean, kind of close. All right, okay. And now, D and right now we're looking at Wagamuffin in here, so we got to see D's results. So I think we have two sets still going on.
We do. Okay, cool.
Okay, D's messaging now. All right. D said he won round 1. Okay, cool. So let me just message D. And then we're good. And then we are good.
Like D is typing in the chat, and then they're asking about which I'm pretty sure I already answered this, but it is the activation of Royal Oppression on the summon of Brionic and negating the summon versus the attempted My Body as a Shield.
Okay, yeah, I mean, yeah, you just answered this. So I will let me message them. I'll control this. So it's Wagamuffin. So let me open up here. Waga. Interesting name. All right. So, okay. So what's the situation? What's the situation again? He's wondering if he can activate My Body on the summon of Brio. You cannot.
Yeah.
Okay. So let me message both players. Okay. You cannot activate My Body as a shield. SH on the summon of Brio because he did not he was not special. He did not hit the field. He did not hit the field yet to be destroyed. To be DSTROYED. DSTRO. Okay.
Looks like they're getting to it as well.
Yeah. Cool. I mean, I'm just going to let both players know, just so, you know, I don't want them to feel like they're being neglected or anything like that. So. Cool. So both players know. Okay. All right. Awesome. Cool. And D1 2-0. All right. D1 2-0.
So what have we seen so far? We've seen multiple Black Wings. We've seen Bad Robots, Weird, Zombie Brew. It looks like KOA is on some kind of zombies, possibly telezombies, possibly instant, possibly hero, I suppose. I've seen, Zabo 91 did run a Armageddon, I believe, and a Necrogarden in his zombie hero list at one point over the Gold Sarks, if I recall. I think that was Sacramento, if I remember correctly.
Hurry that ass up. Bad Robot. Listen, Bad Robot. Okay. Please be patient. This is the last set. All right. And I believe they're on game 3. Yeah, this is game 3.
Yeah, it looks like they're on game 3.
So it's going to be over shortly. It's going to be over shortly. I got Call of Duty to play. I mean, hey, you can play Call of Duty now. I think it's going to be another Hey, thanks, man. Thank you. I'm happy to hear from you guys in Brazil. South America is an amazing place. I definitely want to check it out one day. Is a true hero the prize for getting a day out?
Man.
No. It's even better. The prize is money. That's what everybody wants. Okay, the prize is money. You can have money. All right.
Yeah, don't let Cairo by shy here, okay? The real prize, okay, is we're gonna get a little ball and chain, you know what I mean? Wrap around his leg, and you get to bring him on whatever kind of outing or date or whatever you want, and he just has to go along and say yes to everything other than giving you money. Okay, that's what it is.
Dang. Oh boy. Here we go. Oh man. Well, I mean, hey, listen.
You like roller coaster, Cairo?
Yeah, roller coaster, Cairo. Friend Cairo, Coach Cairo. Oh, I have high demands. Oh my god. I'm scared now. Listen, what goes on in the minds of chat, like you man, you never know. Endurance and high stamina, Cairo. Oh god, this sounds like I gotta.
Oh, so it's a gym thing.
Yeah, it's a gym session. Yeah. We're gonna be working out. All right. So I think that this duel is almost over. If King of Atlantis doesn't pull something out right now, then that's just gonna be it.
Yeah, Oppression plus Dyne is pretty rough for zombies.
Frazier would love these cards. Listen. He didn't enter. All right. If he entered, then he could have a day. All right. Oh, wait. By the way, guys, I completely forgot to announce this. Okay. I'm gonna make the announcement in the Discord because maybe everyone who's in the tournament is not watching the stream. But I'm actually going to double the prize pool. Okay. So everything's doubled. And yeah, it's just straight out of a true hero's pocket. Love from a true hero. So, I mean, you guys can do the math. 8 people signed up. So, I mean, what? 8? Did he just say, what the fuck? Anyway, 8 times 5 is 40, right? So, and I'm going to double it. So, that means the prize pool is 80. So, first place gets $40. So, yeah, man, it's just a little thank you for, dealing with the issues, the technical issues. I know it's not perfect. And for, playing and supporting. So, yeah, I'm doubling the prize pool 100%. So, yeah. I hope you guys do well and win a lot of money. All right.
Frazier doesn't want a day. He wants a night.
Oh god. All right. Well,
Sorrento was nice, but that oppression stopping that any kind of follow-up from the Mizuki play.
Yeah, but short oppression is pretty good too.
Yeah.
But the thing is, King of Atlantis has Necro, so this game it's not over, but it's over. It's not over, but it's over. All right, here we go. Some Yu-Gi-Ohs.
I just want to see like a flipped up trap stun or dust tornado mixed with some kind of crazy zombie play. That'd be sick. I can't help it. I'm always going for zombies.
I mean, trap stun. The thing is, like, zombies at this point, what I'm I mean, Trap Stun would be really good. Trap Stun in the Book of Life would go like crazy, right? Yeah, Brain Caius, obviously. Oh, okay. Well, Regeki breaks the start. My Master. This card's limited. What does this card do? Pay 800, tribute 1, Psychic Monster, special summon a level 4 lower Psychic Monster from your deck. The thing is, I don't even know what Psychic Monsters are in the Edison card pool. It just seems like a worse substitute.
It matters. I don't think it matters for its effect. I think it's like the Duck Murderer brew for the Ancient Sacred Wyvern stuff, I think.
Oh. Yeah, I mean, Bad Robot was like, why didn't he break when he activated Oppression? Was that break already set there? I don't know.
Was it? No, I don't think it was. He only had one back row at that point.
Yeah.
It was the My Body.
Right. Listen, Bad Robot loves.
The downside, though, for King of Aquilonia is that if Muffin's just sitting on a crow, I think it's just game.
Right.
Like, I don't see... If Muffin is just chilling on crow, I think it's just over.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, right now, Muffin is... Did every black... No, okay, no. Right now, Muffin is looking really poised to win this because he's up in life points and in card advantage. And, like, the cards that we're naming that get King of... I'm just going to say Atlantia out of this are one-ofs. You know, Brain Control, Return, etc. So it's just he's not in a good position right now.
Yeah, I mean, we know that face down is the My Body's Shield from that confused ruling earlier. So
yeah, and that doesn't
like he's sitting on return or something.
Yeah, that definitely doesn't help his case, right? It's just like even one of the cards that he could use to help him, we know for a fact it's not it. We know it's not it.
What is his best play? Assuming Muffin doesn't have Crow, like you Mizuki, Zombie Master, and say him Mally is in his hand, discard Mally for Plague, like, and that's not. I mean, that's good, but it's not like you're down 5 cards good.
Yeah, right. I think it's just as they say, it's a rap like safe sex. I think that's what it is. Sadly.
Mizuki, the Goblin Zombie. Is he stacking for Plague? That's a rough play if he is.
I mean, I agree with Bad Robot. He pretty much just needs Caius.
Yeah. Oof. I don't know, Bad Robot. I don't know, man. Transport's pretty expensive.
2025.
Trying to get wrapped up in all that.
Listen, if you guys didn't know, Bad Robot's also a proud father. So if he knows anything about condom-less years,
hey man, congrats to Bad Robot of being a father, but some of us ain't ready for that life yet, you know.
And listen, being you both, brother. That won't be me.
Oh yeah, now Bad Robot, it's like Pringles, man. Like, you know, you pop the can, you might as well go all the way, you know, and just keep eating.
All right. Oh, does he not have any targets? Oh, this game's over. Oh no. Oh no.
2, 3. He should have another. Oh no, one of the goblins is vanished. Yeah, so he sided out Reaper, it looks like. Which, I mean, makes sense against Black Wings.
Yeah, I mean, we were just talking about that, right? Yeah, that's it. That's it, because the other back was My Body. So, all right, that's it. All right, I'm going to report this, and we are going to go on with our lives. So it looks like this was 2-1 in Wagamuffin's favor. All right.
Yeah, looks like it.
All right, so the next round is going to start right away. All right, 2-1, Ragamuffin. Boom. Okay, round 2 is up. Round 2 is up. So, guys, you can check the pairings, of course, for your own sake. And let's look at D, right? Because D his set finished so quickly, we didn't even get a chance to see like what he was on, right?
Yeah, I would say D, or I didn't see what Goldie was on either.
Okay, we can watch Big James. We can watch Big James. All right, let me
either way, I don't care.
Let me just announce that the next round has begun, and we'll watch Big James. So here we are.
Yeah, I mean, as much as I would like to stick with Trojan Man over here, Bad Robot.
We can't. Yeah. Everyone else, we got to give them their fair share too, right?
Yeah, yeah, absolutely.
So let's see. I'm gonna just put it here. Round 2 has begun. All right, cool. And they already know, which is great. I'm happy that they already know. Round 2 has begun. All right. And actually, I forgot to say that the rounds are going to be timed. I'm just going to say 50 minutes. You have 50 minutes. Not that it should be a big deal because players are playing fast. Players, you have 50 minutes from now. Good luck. Because this round finished in under, I think it was like under 50 minutes because we started, I think they finished under 40 minutes. All right.
Yeah, I think what standard is,
so
for Edison rules anyway, is 40, 0, 1, 2, 3.
That's right.
And then, for Konami based stuff, it's what, 45 and then just in a phase.
That's exactly right. The only thing is, the reason why I said 50 is because it's Dueling Book. A lot of the interactions that we can do are faster in person, right? So
makes sense.
That's why we're doing it like that. All right. So anyway, let's get to watching. Let's get to watching.
So they know to Goldie?
Yeah, we'll do Big James. Big James, big skill. Big James, big skill. All right. All righty then. I mean, you can see here, right? ARG Circuit Series champion, PPG Pro Play Tour champion, 2 ITS top 8s. Like, he's a great player, and a Trump supporter. But anyway, great. Big James, great guy. Big James, great guy.
That was in the profile. Oh
it's there. It's there. But like I said, I love Big James. He's great, man. He's great. I love Big James. Oh man. Now I have no idea what Big James. Oh, you know what? I think I know what Big James is on. I think he's on the deck that I told you about off stream. I don't want to say it because I want him to keep the element of surprise.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
So when we were talking about it, we were talking about like, what he was playing. But I think that's what he's playing. All right.
Yeah, I was just explaining to one of my buddies kind of about how Gladiator Beast works. He said he was having a really hard time with the deck. So he was talking about how I was telling him how it works, and key cards and plays that they can go with and stuff, And yeah, he said he was struggling with that particular deck.
I mean, it can catch you off guard. All right. So
yeah, and it doesn't explode really, but man, its big plays will really do you in.
All right, let's see. The Ragamuffin join. Where's Ragamuffin at? All right, because Big James already said that he's hosting. All right, and I'm going to send him a personal message just to make sure everything's good. Okay, cool. They're getting it set up. He already knows. Awesome.
Yeah, they're communicating in the Discord.
Yeah, cool. So no need to worry about that. So cool. We get to watch this from the beginning. And, man, I'm kind of hungry. You know what? No, I can't use my phone to order because I'm using my phone as a camera. Because right now, I could go for some McDonald's breakfast, man. Some Mickey D's.
Man, I am not the biggest fan of McDonald's. I'll be honest with you. I rarely eat there, but every once in a while, their breakfast does hit pretty good.
So I'm gonna tell you something very sad. My favorite breakfast from McDonald's is McGriddles. I love McGriddles. I think it's just such a unique and like simple but delicious idea. That said, you cannot get them in Korea. They're unavailable. They're not on the menu.
Oh man.
Yeah. So like every time like I travel out to like YCSs and I'm with the homies, they've heard me say this every time. I'm like, yo, we gotta get McGriddles. We gotta get McGriddles. Because I can't get them. I can't get them. I'm like a fiend. I love me some McGriddles, man. All right, cool. They started. All right. And all right, yeah. So he is on Gladiator Beast. Yeah, you had mentioned I said that like I want to keep it a secret, and then you said your friend had trouble with Gladiator Beast, and I was like, oh man. But like it's all good. No. It's all good. It's all good.
I realized it after I said
it. It's all good because
I realized after I said it, I was
like, he has the dust sheet.
Hey, listen, man. Okay.
All right. Well, I mean, we'll see how Big James handles this. It's just like, do you just okay? No bestiary. Oh, okay. No bestiary because bestiary is in his hand. Okay. He has bestiary, deep prison, torrential, chariot, smashing ground. That's a really good hand, actually, if you're Big James. So Wagamuffin, he is not in a good position right now. All right. So it's like you can't really commit more cards and you can't attack. So I don't know what Wagamuffin's going to do. Because if he commits more cards, he gets torrentialed. And if he attacks, he gets prisoned.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I guess he could just hope that he has Galoot in hand. Like that's.
Yeah. And that's the thing too, is like, yeah. He can't even hope on that because Big James has Bestiari. So yeah, so like this is what I'm saying. So now Big James can just torrential if he wants. Okay. He chooses not to. So I'm confused, but we'll see how this plays out. Maybe he didn't set to torrential. Maybe he just set deep prison and chariot.
It could be. It would have played around the. But then again, if he had chariot,
he didn't activate
any, right?
He didn't. No, he didn't. He didn't have. He went smashing ground. So that said, I don't know why he wouldn't make Stardust. Stardust is amazing against GBs.
Yeah.
Like, even though you have Icarus attack, I still think it was right to make Stardust here.
Yep, there it is, the chariot.
Oh, he did have torrential set. So wait, am I crazy? Why didn't he torrential on the Gale summon?
I think he was just trying to save it, maybe for wear him down on cards.
I mean,
I think that's kind of a valid strategy for Blackwing. Is like you said, once you kind of wear them down, they don't have as many cards. So maybe James was thinking that he was going to get them lower on cards and then have a torrential for kind of like their next big push, and then just keep them off of advantage at that point.
All right. Well.
But I probably would have did the. I probably would have activated the torrential.
Yeah,
those guys are us. We're going to see the Solemn or Starlight Road.
I mean, if it is Solemn or Road, Big James is in a really bad spot. Oh God. Oh no. Oh no.
Game oppression.
Well, anyway, Wagamuffin, he took control of this game, but he still is in a position where he can't attack because he knows Big James has prison. But yeah, he definitely got in control of this game. Now, if at any point he pulls into an Icarus, this game's just over because he'll just start attacking prison, chain Icarus, get rid of your 2. You're not scared of Rogue because you have oppression. And if you Solemn, you're okay with that trade too. So if Waga pulls into another Icarus, then it's real bad. Yeah, it's real bad. And listen, next time you come
to James is proof.
Yeah.
You think the other one is I mean, GBs are pretty common for playing both Solemn and Starlight.
Yeah. Honestly, I don't think Big James has either Solemn or Starlight. I think the reason why he set multiple back rows is because Wagamuffin set multiple back rows first. So I don't have a read that either of these are Solemn or Starlight. I think they're just generic traps like Bottomless, Compulsory, Prison, Mirror Force, Torrential, like these kind of traps. I don't think any of them are Road or Solemn.
I mean, honestly, it'd be really bad if one was Starlight anyway because oppression's active. So,
Right.
you know, that would suck. I'm sure most of y'all know this, but oh,
Interesting. He chose the one that's not prison, right? Because prison's in the middle, unless I'm mistaken. Because I was, it might no. I think this one is prison. I think
no, Torrential was in the middle, I think.
Yeah, so this one is prison. Yeah, he did target. This one is prison. What, dust shoot? Okay. Yeah, so I don't know. This is why I always check the logs. I always check the logs to see where is what. And that was a bit of a misplay on Wagamuffin's part because what Wagamuffin should have did is he should have activated Siroko's effect to pump up Pollute and then attack with Pollute.
Yeah.
Now, granted, obviously that doesn't play around Mirror Force, but like you don't know that Big James has Mirror Force. And this is also what I was saying too, right? I was like, I don't think that Big James has Solomon or Starlight Road. But anyway, you don't know that Big James has Mirror Force for certain, but you do know that he has D Prison, right? So it's just like you have to pump up to play around the D Prison because it puts Big James in a really awkward spot where it's just like, okay, do I D Prison this Pollute and then I just take 2,000 every turn? Because he's okay with taking 14, but he's not going to be okay with taking 34. So that's definitely like a little bit of a misplay. Good thing for Wagamuffin is like he can't tag out, and 1200 is not anything too strong. So
yeah,
you know, just the problem is just that prison just sitting there, and the fact that Wagamuffin already used MST outside of like Icarus attack. That's the only real way to destroy this because he's not going to heavy storm and like minus himself for a D prison. Like that doesn't make sense. This is also another reason why I play Cold Wave because like I won't have to worry about this problem, you know?
Yeah. Though they can't activate oppression during Cold Wave though.
That's true.
So,
but like if I clear all your monsters,
they're not a big monster.
Okay.
Well, we left the prison there. Interesting.
Yeah, that's why I was just like, okay. I think it would have been better to just leave the Ready Ari there.
I agree.
But you know what? At the end of the day, sometimes people misplay, and sometimes we just don't know what they have. You know, they could have something that's unbeknown to us that, you know, there's a method behind their madness. But yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
Because DP definitely stands for D Prison, right? Like, I'm not crazy.
Well, depends on who you're asking.
Yeah, right.
But yeah, I mean, I would say for Yu-Gi-Oh, yeah, it's probably what I would imagine it stands for.
Definitely stands for D Prison. Like, see, and this is what I'm saying. If he kept the Ready Ari there, he would be able to go Shore attack, and then he can still special summon because Shore's effect activates in a damage step. So it's just like so unfortunate that, you know, misplayed.
Then again, we don't know what this additional back row is next to the D Prison is now.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, now, right? Because yeah, that's exactly right.
But yeah, before, yeah, definitely, I would have gotten rid of the prison. I think that it was unlucky for Muffin, or maybe a misread. It's hard to tell. That he did not, that he MST'd the trap dust shoot.
Yeah.
Versus the prison.
Got to check the logs. On the bright side for Muffin, the saving grace is Big James has used both Mirror Force and Torrential. So like now he's just free to do whatever he wants. So the best the back row can be is a D Prison. Like that's the absolute best. But outside of that, like you can summon all you want. I mean, Bottomless is still there, but you can summon all you want. You can attack all you want, like without much fear.
Yep.
At worst, it's going to be a 1-for-1. D Prison 1-for-1. Bottomless 1-for-1. Like you're not going to get blown.
Is Hop in the graveyard? No, he couldn't be attacking the Hopplemus here.
True. I don't think it's a Hop though.
but Braille oppression's still up.
Yeah.
So he would have to trap stun here in order to try and get like a tag. And really, what does that do? Gets him a Murmelo and hits, either the Shura or the Bora. Doesn't seem great. Unless he's another Glad in hand, maybe, and he could go, I don't know, you'd have to have 2 trap stuns or Solemn in order to.
Right. Yeah, I mean, Big James is like I said, despite Wagamuffin making some questionable plays, Big James is in a bad position still. And that just goes to show you the power of Black Wings. And it's also one of the reasons why I recommend, if you're getting into Edison format, Black Wings is a great choice, because it's one of those decks that it's easy to play but hard to master. So you can see a lot of success by using Black Wings. And also at the same time, you can learn the fundamentals of the game, how to use your resources. Right now, like he could use his resource for Icarus attack, for example, when to attack, when to not attack. I don't know what's going on with Big James. I don't know what he's doing, what he's thinking about.
You could be really thinking on something.
Yeah. Like, I don't think.
But it's feeling like he could have been lagging too.
Yeah. Like, I don't think Waga has the 3rd Icarus. That would just be crazy. Yeah, exactly. So, and then now, like, this board is going to go in. And, what's up?
What do you think about trap stun and Black Wings? I think it's Swagger, if I remember correctly, that is a big fan of trap stun and Black Wings.
So, okay. Yeah.
Oh.
This is exactly what I was saying, right? Like, I was like, I don't think it's Hoplomus. Now, I didn't think it was Morphing Jar. I'm not going to cap and tell you that I thought I had to read it was Morphing Jar, because I didn't. But, like, I definitely didn't think it was Hoplomus. And to answer your question about trap stun and Black Wings, I think it has potential. There was a list recently, I'm not sure at which event, but it did well. It was a Blackwing list that had trap stuns in the main deck to like play around DDB and other problematic cards. It's good because you don't have to worry about bottomless. You don't have to worry about torrential. Those are really the only 2 trap cards that Blackwings fear. Timely Oppression could be good, but anyway, yeah, it's good. If I ever tried it, I would only do 1, but I just wouldn't try it because once again, Cold Wave.
And the Shrink, okay.
Cut you down to size.
I think Shrink's kind of an underrated card. The fact that, any damage step card can just really do work.
Right. No, I agree. Damage step cards are broken. So actually, I would not play Shrink in Gladiator Beast if I played it. I would play a card that's not played at all in Gladiator Beast, and it's called Indomitable Gladiator Beast. And basically, it's a card that can be activated in the damage step. It's a quick play spell. And what it says is target 1 Gladiator Beast monster you control. It gains 500 attack. And then if this card is in the graveyard, you can return 2 Gladiator Beast cards from your graveyard to your deck to add this card to your hand.
Oh, yeah. I think one list had that. It was a while ago.
Yeah.
But it was this year. I think one list did have that in the side.
Yeah, so actually I think that card's really good. People don't use it, but that doesn't mean that it's not good.
I will say Shrink does have the benefit of protecting your bestiary from things like bottomless, though.
Yes, of course. And that's very important. My kind of philosophy, yeah, that's fine. My kind of philosophy on that is like, that's what Book of Moon is for. So if I'm playing GBs, I'm playing 3 books, right? So it's just like, I don't need 3 books and 1 to 3 shrinks, Plus, it's just like, you shouldn't be randomly tagging out your bestiary anyway. But in case you do, because like you feel like you need the swinging advantage, then like I have 3 books plus Solemn, plus Trap Stun, right? So it's like, I don't need a 6 card when I already have 5. Yeah, this is speaking of book, right? This is a tight battle for game 1.
I will say when
people play everything in Glass on. Yo, listen. My bad. I was just responding to Slayer in the chat. Listen, I'm not trying to say that someone doesn't play it. It's just, to my knowledge, I haven't seen it played much. And then Bob the Gamer, he just mentioned to me that there was a list that played it. He said in the side. So it's just like if it is played, it's not commonly played, right? For example, like when you have cards like, Book, Trap Stun, etc., Shrink, they're way more common than Indomitable. But yeah, man, I'm happy to see people be innovative in that Edison format, and I want to continue to see more innovation. Actually, on that note, I got some spice brewing in the works. I got some spice brewing in the works.
Speaking of spice, man, I feel like there's something, and not to go super back to the zombie train, but
Dude, go
I
ahead.
think that there's some spice that could happen. I think that Ultimate Offering, other than Beast Mode, all hail our Lord and Savior hero Beast Mode, Captain Hulk. But Ultimate Offering, man, is a really, really funky card that I think could be used better. I don't know exactly how. Maybe some kind of weird ill blood supervise all of the money like crazy shenanigans.
I don't want you saying that too loudly, because I agree with you 1,000%. And that's a card that I don't want to see being used more in Edison format. That card is so good. It's so good. And even like, now I don't think this is the best strategy, but let's just pretend. Let's just pretend that Wagamuffin, that this back row he has is like Whirlwind. I mean, not Whirlwind, Ultimate Offering. Can you imagine Ultimate Offering with Whirlwind up on the field? Whirlwind Sirocco, summon Shora, summon Bora, summon Gale. So you know what I mean? Summon my whole
all
black.
through oppression.
Yeah, all through oppression, just normal. Normal. You get 5 normal summons. 5. You can just go down the line. Sirocco, Shora, Bora, Blizzard, or Gale, Vayu. Bam. 5 right there. You went down the line. So
yeah, I mean, you think about it, right? Like one of the main ways to beat Black Wings is summon stops, right? So
yep.
If they get an additional summon, I mean that there maybe there's something there, man. I mean, I know most of the time people will say that Black Wings is mostly cooked up, right? But maybe there is some kind of Ultimate Offering Whirlwind strategy. God, that would be so
Oh,
cool.
Bad Robot. I mentioned in the announcement that this match is timed, so it's not going to take 4 hours. But that said, if you want to play Call of Duty, do your thing. You can play Call of Duty. And listen, I already mentioned that I got creamed by you, Stango. All right. I don't know if I mentioned on stream or not, but I was saying earlier that I got absolutely creamed by you. Okay. Listen, but then I said I got creamed by you when we were playing with modern S cards. Okay. But then when we switched over to Edison format, what happened? What happened, Stango? What happened? It was a 3-0 and it wasn't even close. It was a 3-0 and it wasn't even close. All right. So, well, listen, I'll give you your flowers. You definitely beat me when we were playing with worms. All right. You beat me when I was using worms. All right. Be happy about that. All right. But yeah, this is
James doing everything he can to stay alive here, man.
Yes,
blowing the Wabaku when oppression's up.
Yes, he is.
I feel like Muffin, he's got a lot of cards in hand, man. But I think that if James is able to get to like some kind of way around this oppression and make a big push, some kind of Gyzaris play or something, I think that really could turn things around.
You know, the crazy part is
that doesn't feel great.
That oppression has been on the field since, like, let's say turn 3 or 4, and it hasn't left. And like now it's like you're going Grand Mole into a Sirocco when the opponent has Whirlwind up on the field. Like I don't know what's going on. And I'm so happy that I said that the matches are going to be timed, because yeah, this is still game 1, bro. This is still game 1. And both players' life points I consider to be pretty healthy right now. So
here comes the Blizzard chain block.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, if I'm Big James, I'm just scooping and going to the next to save time.
And honestly, Muffin, he's still got Mayu and multiple Sirokkos engraved.
Yeah.
He only has one Bayou, but
like once again,
like
I don't know
Bayou.
why Wagamuffin's so afraid, because we already said this. Big James has already used Mirror Force and Torrential. So it's like the best these back rows can be are Bottomless and Deep Prison. That's it. That's literally the best it could be. So it's like now's the time to like put on the pressure. It's just like, okay, you get Bottomless. Who cares? You have a Whirlwind. Now you can summon and now you get a search. Like put on the pressure.
Yep.
And
there goes the Bayou.
Yeah. Like to all of those watching at home, you have to know like Edison format, it's not like it doesn't have all these crazy cards. So like when I was playing like Stango and like our little D&D Yu-Gi-Oh session type thing, he was showing me a lot of cards that have come out in the card pool that I didn't even know about. Like Floodgate Trap Hole. Card is broken. Card is absolutely broken. And for those of you who don't know what it does, it's when your opponent summons a monster, it goes face down, and basically you can't change its battle position. So it just becomes dead. It's just a dead block. It just sits there. You can't do anything with it. But yeah, cards like that and like Quaking Mirror Force, they don't exist in the Edison format. In Edison format, you only have to worry about Mirror Force and Torrential. When Mirror Force and Torrential are gone, that's it. The best the back row can be is Deep Prison and Bottomless. Nobody's playing. Yeah, see what I mean? Deep Prison and Bottomless. Nobody's playing Sakuretsu Armor. You know, no one's playing Trap Hole. Like, that's it. Dang, all those cards and you don't got a Kalut in your hand?
Yeah, I was gonna say, man, like not having Kalut is rough. Just having big boys, man, that makes it tough. 2100's not nothing.
Yeah, I mean, I guess there's reason to believe that Big James has a Chariot set. Now, here you just mentioned too about chain blocking. He didn't even attempt to chain block. It could be because he doesn't know about it, or it could be he only plays one Bayou. It's uncertain.
Yeah, that's what I think. But he's down to 4 cards in deck, man. I think he might end up. Okay.
All right. Well,
okay,
I'm not.
So you pay with oppression.
Well, yeah, I was about to say. Ooh, Big James ready.
MST, nice.
All right. Wow, Big James is actually might be able to mount a comeback.
Yeah, very very patient play by James here.
I mean, once again, like I said, Big James, big skill. Big James, big skill. Because I had already counted him out. Like dealing with a whirlwind, dealing with an oppression that's been on the field forever. Like, how do you play out of this? Like, yeah.
Yeah, I figured he was trying to go for a deck out.
Oh, so he's going for game
strategy.
Here. Yo, and big patience. Oh my God. Listen, I don't have that kind of patience. I do not have that kind of patience.
Yeah.
You know, a lot. If you've ever played me in person, even on Dueling Book 2, but if you've ever played me in person or at all, really, you know that I'm a really, 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 really fast player because I hate going into time. I hate it so much. So I play really fast. And like, just like we said earlier, when it comes to, that's game. Because you know he doesn't play. All right, wow. Big James, yo, he won that game. How did he win that game? How did he win that game? You don't got Necro. Don't look in that graveyard. Like, admit defeat. That's crazy. Yeah, it's just like, come on, right? Like,
wait, no.
Oh, wow, it's 200 short.
It's not game.
It's 200 short, 200 short, 200 short, 200 short. But that's still crazy. That's still crazy.
Yeah, it is. And he's going to get his tags, so we'll see what he goes with. Are you going Herc here?
Well, the thing is, Herc isn't Herc. Yeah, I mean Herc or but I was just about to say
Darius, right? And then Darius grabs from grave.
Yeah, but then it's like leaving the whirlwind up on the field could be problematic, though.
That's true.
I mean, I guess he has a Laquari in the grave, so he actually can go Herc, like you mentioned. but he only has one card in hand, and the opponent has like a lot. So, yeah, I think what Big James is doing is probably best, just getting the Chariot. Okay, I guess he already has Chariot set. I don't know. Big James knows what he's doing. Listen, Stango, he hasn't won yet. I am surprised that Big James amounted this comeback. I really am, but he hasn't won yet. All right. Oh, what the hell? What the hell? That's not Herc. That's a guy Zerius.
He just wants a big guy for oppression, I guess.
Well, oppression's not a factor anymore because Wag is at 200.
That's true.
So my read, honestly, it's not. It can't even be Wabaku because all 3 Wabakus are in the grave. So,
How many compulse has he used?
He has used 0. Huh, that's right. Now, if you know Black Wings,
all
right. Well, I mean, obviously, this has to tribute to negate. It doesn't really matter because it came out of Starlight Road. Bottomless Trap Hole.
Yeah, we just played.
Yeah, it could be bottomless too. There aren't any bottomlesses in the grave. But anyway, if I'm Big James and I had anything to summon as slap like compulse or bottomless, I would have just played it immediately because of this.
He's got it in Chariot, right? Like, what else is his back row if he didn't add back Chariot off of a quest?
That's kind of crazy that Big James doesn't have bottomless.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, it is Chariot. That's kind of crazy that Big James. Well, I'm not going to say anything because he needs.
So he got Kalut now.
Yeah, like he didn't have it before. Does he magically have it now? Okay.
Yes, he does.
That's not pumped up because that was negated. So that's just 17. Yeah. All right. Well. Is all I can say.
Wow. Back and forth, man.
Yeah,
this is wild.
The thing is, I don't think Big James has any gas left. I don't think that back row is real. I think that back row is probably just Whirlwind. So anyway, let's see.
Could be oppression, I guess, right? But he's probably not main. No, is this game 1?
Yeah, this is still game 1. Listen, they're going to go into time for sure. Not
oppression.
They are going to go into time for sure. It's like, what do you even tag into at this point? I guess
Murmelo seems bad, but
he can't. Murmelo's in the grave.
You know. Oh, Darius. Okay.
So he's just going for just big beats. Oh, he has Book of Moon. That's negated. So he has to have Book of Moon. So Big James is going to tell him, yeah, that's negated. Yeah. Like Big James is an honest player. So yeah, that's kind of definitely Wagamuffin's fault, but it's all good.
James could be giving him the business though, and then be like, "Oh, I'm just targeting," and he'll be like, "Oh, okay, that's cool," and then he'll be like, "All right, here's the book."
Yeah, I mean, like, yeah, now, like, he doesn't even have to activate the book because he saw it. All right, that's game. That's game, right? Because he hasn't used Brio, so finally this game's over. Oh my god, that was crazy, bro. That was crazy. All right, Stango, what were you saying, Stango? What were you saying? There it is. Like I said. Back to my original thing. If I'm Big James, I'm just scooping to save time. All right? Yes, he almost came back, but almost only counts in 2 things. Horseshoes and hand grenades. That's it. Oh my God. In the meantime, let me check on the other players so I can report like the losses and things like that.
Yeah, man, that was wild. That was honestly though, super kudos to James for having the patience, very, very methodical play there to be able to get out of the scenario that he was in with the Royal Oppression, the Starlight Road. That was just unfortunately didn't end up mattering, but I wonder if he should have added back a second chariot off of a quest to stop the Kaloot. The way to go. But he had one back already, so it's like, you know.
Yeah, so I mean, it's really hard to say. All right, so Dean won here. Okay. And let's see. Low-key one here.
We're back home real quick.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. All good. All good. All right. And Bad Robot in D. Bad Robot. Let's see. True. Okay. All right. And D. Okay. 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 D is here. All right, so this is the last set too. Perfect. Okay, 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 okay. And let's do a time check in the round because they have all right. How much time? They have until 10:52. So they have until 10:52. So what's that? 10, 11, 12. Okay. I'll give them a 10-minute warning. Yep, I'll give them 10-minute warning. And I'm going to put it in here. Tournament participants. There are 10 minutes left in the round. Time rules will be two, three. All right, life points wins. If the is tied, the results will end in a draw. All right, cool. So just had to get that up there. So let's get back to this Yu-Gi-Oh. And yeah. Okay, is this where we at? Wow, that was fast. No, I also had to, do admin stuff on my end too. So don't sweat it. Don't sweat it. This game's progressing way quicker than the last one. And it seems as if it's hard to say who's in control because we don't know what these back rows are. Obviously, Wagon Muffin's field is very scary. But if Big James has any real back rows, then that doesn't mean anything. Yeah, we'll see how it turns out. So it's like here, maybe he's contemplating Black Rose. Okay, so he does goes Black Rose. All right, and Big James was like, nah, he's good on that. So I'm assuming that this guy Xerius is half is at 12, and Blizzy's at 13. So that back row has to be a battle trap because there's no other reason why you would solve him. So it's like he's just
maybe. Nope.
Okay. Then I don't get it. Why would you not want? I'm so confused. Right? Because if you don't, okay, he has Call It a Haunted. Okay, that's why. That's why. Because I was about to say, there's no other reason. Okay. Cool.
Wow. When this card is special summoned. How did I not know that? It's like Doom Kaiser.
Yep. And it met the condition, so it can be special summoned with Call of a Haunted. So that's really good. All right, like we
Call
said,
is one of those cards, man.
yeah, like we said,
That.
Big James, big skill. Okay.
It's hard to read with Call, man, but that card, pretty good.
All right. That said, I'm going to post the time announcements. So I think the time announcements we're going to do like 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 0, 1, 2, 3. So both players get pretty much 2 turns. And
Yeah.
it's standard Edison. And in addition to that, if it's called in the middle of like game 2 and it results in a tie, then the results will just be a tie. And if not, then higher life points wins. Boy, Big James. All right, so I'm going to make that now. This is the 10-minute warning. All right. All right.
Keep them on dark arm, smart.
All right. Bestiari. Yep. Get rid of that. So I think he's just going to be Herc. So he's going to Herc up. Yeah, like this game is okay. No, not Herc. Yo, Big James loves summoning just Geyserius.
Is there a purpose to him popping that Call? I mean, I know you have to with Bestie, but like, there's not really an advantage, right? He's not playing Gores in Glads, I would assume.
Yeah, I mean, wow. Does he have the Chariot?
Holy shit!
No, he does not.
Wow.
That's crazy. That's crazy. The game was just over right there. The game was just over.
Yeah.
I still think Big James is going to win this because, I mean, Wagamuffin's at 12. And, you know, Big James has a lot of monsters left in the deck because he only has 2 engraved. So he should be fine. Yeah. Oh, well. Draw your cards in the wrong order. That Torrential's a turn.
Muffin doing what he got to do.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. Monster. Oh, perfect. Yep. It's under bottomless. Okay.
Exact game.
Cool. Perfect. Yeah, very rare, right? Very rare. All right, perfect. I mean, the thing is, they're in a time crunch. All right. They only have, less than 10 minutes. So they have 8 minutes. So we'll see how it goes out. That game 2 was way faster.
Yeah. Completely different game. And not just because James won that one. That was very different. Yeah, Glads is one of the few decks that I can't build in person.
Really? What are you missing?
Yeah, I was thinking about getting this stuff for it, but I've never really fully played it, so I don't know if it's really going to be, my style deck, right? Like, okay. Obviously we play to win, but you want to play to have fun too, right?
No, I get that.
If something's not super fun, but I was like, Edison's a forever format, right? So if you get the stuff, it's not like it's getting banned, so.
Okay, that's good. That's good for Big James. So when I was at Sacramento last, I picked up the core. So I pretty much have almost all the entire Gladiator. Oh, fucking hell. Sorry. When do you ever see that? Golly. Oh my God. Oh my. Did you just see that?
Wow.
Did you just what?
Yeah.
That's crazy. The game's over. The game's over.
Yeah.
Oh my God. That's so crazy, bro. Oh man, if I'm Big James, I am fuming right now. I'm fuming.
I'm a big fan of that card, actually, for the record, but most people don't play it, man.
That's crazy, bro. Who plays that card? No, I mean, so I think obviously it just showed that it's good. Yeah. Okay. That's crazy. That's so crazy. That's so crazy. Crazy.
Yeah, I
That's
mean that was it. They literally one card game. Like, Jesus, man.
all right. Anyway, so let's report the round. And yeah, where is it? That's crazy. All right. Okay. So submit scores. So cool. We're gonna move on to round 3. So 2 rounds left. All right. Wow. All right. So who are we watching? Who are we watching? So actually,
Well, let's see. So
I think that hold on. Let me message this one guy real quick.
So you wanted to see D last round, right?
I did, and we haven't seen him.
Yeah. Let's see. We saw Loki. We saw Bad Robot. We saw Muffin a couple times. We saw a little bit of KOA, and then we saw.
All right.
Yeah, so, and then we saw Big James.
I'm gonna give them some time to start the round. So it's 47.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna say round begins in 3 minutes. And then I'm going to give them 50 minutes.
Yep. You're honest.
Round begins in 3 minutes. You have 50 minutes from then to complete the round. Good luck. All right. And let's type at tournament participants.
Have we seen much of a Poppy Churro? Fantastic name, by the way. 10 out of 10.
Oh, what card is that? So Henry, that card is called Delta Crow Anti-Reverse. And what it does is if you control a Blackwing monster, you can destroy all face-down spell and traps on the field. Also, if you control 3 or more Blackwings, you can activate it from your hand. So that's what that card does, Henry. It's really good, but people tend not to use it because, and I was going to explain this, but we were watching the match. Already, people play around Icarus Attack. So generally, people don't set that many back rows against Blackwings because they're scared of Icarus Attack and Heavy Storm, right? So a lot of times, you don't really get the value that we just saw in that particular game out of it because you don't want to get blown out by the other 2 mentioned cards, right? Heavy Storm, Icarus Attack. So that's why I think the card's like a little bit underrated. I mean, not underrated, but not underplayed. And it doesn't destroy face-up cards. It only destroys face-down cards. So, I mean, definitely a card that is, I think, better sided because against like decks that tend to set a lot of back roads, it could be really good. But yeah, it did. Yo, Bluff Knock, you are God. I can't believe what I just saw. All right. Anyway, so I'm going to reply to this guy.
We gotta turn that into a short or something, man. Like, poor James, dude. Like, you think turn 1 dust shoots bad? Like, good lord.
All right.
Kind of a shame that the 3rd round went that way. After that, game 1 was beautiful, man.
Yeah, it's sad, man. It's boy.
James really mounted that comeback, but wasn't enough.
All right, so let's see. All right. Let's get into some sets. So let's watch D. So by watching D, we're watching once again Big James again, but we don't control. Did we see everyone else? So yeah, we haven't seen D yet. So let's watch D because I don't even know what deck he's playing.
We have not seen
D. Yeah, because I don't even know what deck he's playing. So let's go to D.
Yeah, what is D's dueling book name?
I don't know, but he's up against Big James, so we could just watch Big James.
Yeah, fair enough.
Yeah. That's crazy, man. All right. So I mentioned this before, but I did all of those who are like participating in the tournament. Okay. So I'm actually going to double the prize pool. So, first place, you're gonna get a decent sizable money to take home and do whatever with. Yeah, so I'm doubling the prize pool as a thank you for participating in the first tournament. Hopefully, these are going to grow. And like like you said, like you can see, we're going through like a lot of technical difficulties because next time for sure.
Oh,
oh snap! Oh snap! Yes, yes. Oh snap! This is what you wanted to see, right? Isn't this what you wanted to see?
Is.
Oh man,
it sure is.
Yes. It's
a terrible matchup for I gotta say.
Okay.
At one with the sword. That card's not very commonly played, but it happens sometimes. Oh, the solemn though.
The solemn judgment. I'm taking care of some admin work on my end.
Oh, you're good, man.
So I'm just gonna give this.
So I don't know how familiar y'all are with X Sabers, but Ember's Blade's basically the recruiter, the Mystic's Mado, Pyramid Turtle type of thing. That one with a sword would have been really good because it gives him attack. So it would have killed James's monster and then let Toon draw a card.
All right, so
we get Mirror Force back too. Ooh, Solemn plus Starlight.
All right, boom. So we can go back.
So James is more than likely going to end the battle phase, pop out, get Murmelo, get rid of the Ember's Blade, and then probably tag out the other one for Ready Yari, maybe?
All right, cool. So he's list as drops. So that's great. Okay, he got the win. All right, so awesome. Now we can go back and forth. Oh,
okay, yeah, Yari, but he
I came back to this and I'm just seeing an X Saber stomping. All right, so guys, as everybody already knows, Big James has definitely had enough of the BS. He's ready to get his money. Listen, if there's one thing that you guys should know about Big James, when it comes to money, he does not play. He is in it to win it. All right, he's likely going to take your money too because obviously he's very good. So like Big James, he's taking names. He's taking names and he's taking money. Anyway, to talk a little bit about X Sabers. So I actually played the X Saber player who came in top 8 at the most recent YCS. So I played him. We were playing for 3rd and 4th place.
4.
Yeah. So
top 4, right?
No, it wasn't top 4. In top 4, I played Zabo. So I lost to Zabo in top 4. And it was really close. It was 2-1, but I drew triple value game 3. Also, Zabo is a goated player, and he's a really, really nice guy. There were like some rumors and speculations going around about him being a supposed cheater. I can tell you that when I played him, it was a very clean game, and he's just good at the game. He's just good at the game. But anyway, so I lost to Zabo in top 4. So then I had to play for 3rd and 4th. So I played against the X Saber player. And, the X Saber player, he was a nice guy, but I can tell that he was just getting back into Edison after some time. So there were some rulings that like he wasn't aware of. And we got into like a little bit of a ruling dispute. I mean, I knew I was right. But anyway, what I wanted to say is it was awesome to play against like that deck because I had never played against it in like a high profile tournament before. So it's great. Like the community is growing. The community is making like new decks or old decks relevant. But all that said, he didn't do anything when we played. The deck didn't do anything. So it's like, from my perspective, maybe he just bricked 2 games. But from my perspective, I don't know how it got that far. I kid you not. Everyone who was watching around, they saw the match. Game 1, I attacked him with a Bayou for like 4 or 5 turns. The deck didn't do anything. So, yeah, I don't know. But props to him for like, doing as well as he did. And, others too. Because I also know in Chicago, when they had their monthly, there was like a guy who won with it as well before Anaheim. So, yeah, props. X Sabers out here showing out.
Yeah, James Flash of Blades did very well. It might have been him at the monthly. Or no, I'm sorry, that was Alex, if I remember right.
Oh, right. Yes, that was him. That was Alex at the monthly. That's exactly right.
But James had won. It wasn't before their monthly, but I think it was a sizable tournament. You know, it was over. I mean, nothing huge. I can't remember the exact number, but it was at least over 20. When Flash of Blades won, and then Totagon won the one at out in Southern California, I believe.
All with X Sabers?
That was a pretty big tournament too. Yeah, with X Sabers, yeah.
Wow. You know what? I might. I think
I have both of their lists like on Dueling Book.
I think on my channel from like a long time ago, like a long time ago. He has Road, I guess. No Road. From a long time ago, when I was first starting out YouTube, I have a video of me playing X Sabers.
Good Lord.
Yeah, so it's like the quality on that video is bad. The mic is bad. And I believe I just got blown out of the water. I don't even think I won that set. But that said, you know, I might have to give it another go. Give it another try. Because one thing,
Sabers, man, it's a lot of fun. I will say it. Sometimes it feels a little high rolly though, because when you have the nuts, man, like, and you do the full hand loop, like, what do you do against that? You know what I mean? Like, it's crazy.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm laughing because Silent Bandit is doing exactly how his name's signed. He's being a silent bandit. He's like Chicago talking all that trash just to get one top at Anaheim. Yo, you didn't hear that from me. Listen. I'll say this, right? Me and Frazier, as it's known, right? We're like really close friends. We've done like a number of YouTube videos together. And the most recent YouTube video that Frazier and I did together was like teach me how to cook, right? So the top comment, one of the top comments on that video is like, a true hero is many things, but one of them is like not humble. So I saw that combo and I like laughed because I thought it was so funny, right? I thought it was hilarious, right? Because, you know, I'm a good sport. I thought it was funny. And the thing is, although maybe I might not be humble, you can't say I'm not a good sport. Every single player that I play on Dueling Book or IRL, I always say like, good luck, have fun. I always wish them good game, whether I win or lose, even though most games I win. And like, I just, you know, I always wish my opponent the best. You're never going to see me like rage quit or like be sour after a loss or anything. But I say all that to say, I played quite a few people at the Chicago tournament. I mean, from Chicago when I was in Anaheim. And I didn't lose to them. So that's all I got to say. Do that with what you will with that information, you know? Do that with what you will. All right, so here we go. 4 guys from your local top Anaheim. Yeah, so that's what I heard, right? I heard actually a lot of the so Silent Band, I'm assuming you're from Cali as well. Because I heard a lot of people from Cali top Cali. Like I heard it's just Cali people topping Cali. It was similar to Sacramento. I know at Sacramento where a true good guy. I know at Sacramento, where I got 4th place with Black Wings. I know at Sacramento. Oh no. The trap's done on 5 back rows. Okay, Big James said no. Okay. Yeah, card addiction, baby. Yeah, right. So yeah, I know the California players, obviously they're just really good because they don't allow people from other regions to come and take over. Like when you go to Cali, and it's not like this is a recent thing, right? It's not like it's just only at Anaheim, YCS Anaheim, or only at YCS Sacramento. It's been this way since Yu-Gi-Oh's history. Now, correct me if I'm wrong, because I don't want to say some false stuff, but even in the days of like Adam Korn, right? Adam Korn, isn't he like from like the Cali region too? You're not going to Adam Korn like back in the day, right? You're not going to his like locals and beating him there, or his area and beating him there. Yeah, that's right. California players are goated. And I'm not even from Cali. My region is like whatever. You can say I'm from Philadelphia. You can say I'm from Korea, or you can say I'm from the house, right? If I have to affiliate with a region, it's the house. Obviously, the house is not like a place, but the house is like the group of people that I play Yu-Gi-Oh with the most. But anyway, not about me. It's about California's being goated. California players, they're just so good, bro. They're so good. So I mean, props to them, man. They're not scrubs. They're not scrubs. Strong region for sure. But yeah, right now, Big James, he's kind of in a bad spot. This is game 3, and he's losing to Double Arabellum. Texas over Cali. Yeah, but Bluff Lock, I'm not saying that that's not true, but I'm just saying I don't know who's in Texas. Okay.
Ooh.
I'm not saying that's not true. I'm just saying I don't know. Okay. Can this Darius go to town, or is the game over? Okay. Here we are. You know what they really need? They need, I don't know. Oh, dude, Silent Bandit, you're the GOAT, man. You're the GOAT. You know what Gladiator Beast needs? I don't know if it's out now because Yu-Gi-Oh! Has changed so much. They need a Gladiator Beast that says, when this card is special summoned by the effect of a Gladiator Beast monster, target one of your banished Gladiator Beast monsters, special summon it to the field. That's what they need. Now, I'm just going to say this. I'm going to say it because I don't think anyone's going to do it. But if I ever play Gladiator Beasts, I don't care what people say. I'm main decking Return from a Different Dimension in Gladiator Beasts. I'm main decking it because Gladiator Beasts, they always get banished. They get banished by Bottomless. They get banished by Prison. And like, as a Gladiator Beast player, what are you scared of most? You're scared of your Bestiari getting Bottomless, right? Or Caius or whatever. You're scared of your Bestiari getting banished. So it's just like, if you play Return, you just bring them all back. I am 100%, call me crazy, bro. Call me crazy. But I am playing Return in Gladiator Beasts, 100%. And like, now this is something that I haven't experimented with much. So like, because I'm for sure maining decking Return, I may opt to play like the D-Fisher Glads, like with triple Dimensional Prison, not Dimensional Prison, Dimensional Fissure, because D-Fisher just wrecks the meta. It completely destroys the meta. Yeah, Bluff Knock. Yo, Bluff Knock. You're not wrong. Bluff Knock. Oh my God, Bluff Knock. Bluff Knock. I want to say something, but I can't. I can't say it right now. Bluff Knock. But you're not wrong. You are 100% not wrong. Okay? You are 100% not wrong. Basically, he's like, if Bestiary gets banished as a Gladiator Beast player, you're doing something wrong. And like, you're just right. Bro, you're just right. Now, I'm just gonna say this. Imagine if your Bestiary gets Bottomless all 3 games. Imagine this. That's all I'm gonna say. Take that with what you will. Use your imagination. All right. Just imagine if your Bestiary gets Bottomless all 3 games. All right. Anyway, so it looks like Big James managed to take control of this game again, because now he's gonna have no cards. That is not real, bro. Listen, I'm not gonna say anything else, Bluff Knock. I'm not gonna say anything else. Just know you heard it here first. I'm not gonna say anything else. Yeah. What Ryanite is great. What are you talking about? Ryanite is great. I like Ryanite. How's he ass? Ryanite is great. Yeah, but anyway, Big James has taken over. I think that this is just going to be a wrap. Oh, okay. Yeah, shots fired. Yeah. Because if you're an X-Saber player, what can you top deck in this situation? That's the problem with what? Oh, Avarice. Okay.
You need to draw Avarice.
Okay.
And get some kind of a play off of that. But nobody really plays Avarice in that.
So he's going to attack for sure.
Not bad in here.
So if he has any battle trap, this game's over. No. Oh, that's it. Yeah. Okay, well, it's not it, but it's it. It's not it, but it's it. Will this tourney get sound effects next season? Oh, yeah, sure. I think that's game. That's actually just game, right? Unless I don't know how to do math. 6 and 7. No, it's 100 short, I think. Oh, 200 short. Yeah, True Hero can't do math. That's why we have a calculator. Will this tourney get sound effects next season? What do you mean by sound effects? You mean like turn on my Dueling Book sound effects? I don't really like the Dueling Book sound effects, to be honest with you. I just like hearing, Bob's voice instead. Oh no, Big James has to go. Oh, okay. He said Gigi. Oh, it was a typo. Okay. All right. It wasn't gotta go. It's Gigi. He was wishing him Gigi before. I was like, what? I was like, that doesn't sound like James, because I literally just got through saying like Big James doesn't play when it comes to money. All right. Okay. So that went to game 3, and I think that was the last one. All right. So Big James wins. So let me just report this. All right. Good stuff to Big James. All right. And let me check to see if the other sets have concluded. All right. Yep. Match report. Okay. Wagamuffin won again. Okay. Damn. Wagamuffin really out here. I'm surprised Wagamuffin was able to beat the Spice. All right. Wagamuffin won again. And then now we have just Loki and Dean. And let's just check to see if they have reported. Nope. Okay. That's the last one. So let's go to Loki and Dean. All right. Okay.
Siding screen. We're going right into game 3. That's my Dueling Book is cracking out.
No. You're good. What is?
Yeah, they start game 3.
What is their Dueling Book name? I don't even know what their Dueling Book name is.
I just typed in Dean.
Okay.
And it brought me to it.
Awesome. Oh, is it? Let's see.
Yeah, Big James. We got one more round. We're doing 4.
Yeah, it's the last round. So is it just Dean?
He might not be watching the stream though.
Is it just Dean? Is it Dueling Book James? All right, you know what?
Yeah, I don't know. I'm watching it. Maybe must not let you in.
No, I mean, like I'm saying, is his Dueling Book name just Dean? Like, is that?
No. I don't want to say it on stream.
Oh, it's inappropriate?
Yeah. I mean,
okay.
I don't personally care, but YouTube might. You know what I mean?
I got you. What's the other guy's Dueling Book name then?
It's low key. So you can probably do low and it'll show up, I imagine.
K-E-Y? Because everybody, is it just L-O-W-K-E-Y? No. How do you spell it?
L-O-W-Q-E-H.
Oh, okay. Q. I got it. Thank you.
I got you. So that's what I'm getting paid the big bucks for. You know?
I see what you mean. Okay, yeah.
Trio getting paid in Bob voice clips. And, I ain't even in the tournament. I can't win that date thing. You know what I'm saying? Like I can't go for that.
Let me check the time on the round 2. So we started exactly at 50. So let me check here. Yeah, there's one more round. So 50. Oh, they're good on time. They have a lot of time left. A lot of time left.
I was gonna mention this earlier, but we're talking about Shrink, and not necessarily in Glads, but as in general. I actually kind of like Shrink against Blackwings.
Okay.
Because you can activate damage, and it's a card that kind of helps with Whirlwind and, in a way, Collude. I normally wouldn't say to do that, but Royal Decree obviously is very good against Blackwing.
Right,
so
really
it's a defensive card that you can use as almost a functional summon stop and kind of a way to play around Collude if you're reading it.
I'm having Dueling Book issues, of course. Dueling Book's not
just showing you in now.
Yeah.
Yo, Mirror Force.
Yeah, now it's telling me I'm already logged into the server. Oh, I hate Dueling Books. It's so bad, bro. This is the site that we use. Okay, there it is. I'm good. It's so good and so bad at the same time.
Yeah.
All right. Anyway, let's check out this game 3. Okay. So yeah,
Low-key
1-1.
down pretty bad.
Oh, yo, he's down bad, bro. He's like down bad to the point where his ex-girlfriend cheated on him 5 times and he's still going back. Like, that's how down bad he is. Oh man.
Gyro said he's down so bad he's getting a home wreck. Oh,
has my opinion changed on Gladiator Beasts? My opinion on BBs are basically, I think it's like a tier 2-ish deck. But in Edison format, tier 2 decks have a chance to win events because that's the nature of the format. I would play in
you say tier 2.
Yeah.
Do you mean like one is the big 3 and then like 1.5 and then 2 is Gladiator Beast? Or do you mean
like that. Like assuming there's a tier 0.
Okay.
Well, I mean, I guess saying tier 0 is weird because tier 0 means like that's the only thing. But all right, so I guess big 3. Then under the big 3, there's like the A tier decks. And then under the A tier decks, there's the B tier decks. And I would put Gladiator Beast right there in the B tier decks. So obviously all the A tier decks have a chance to win because the A tier decks are very strong. And I think most, if not all, of the B tier decks have a chance to win too. So that's where I put them. But yeah, I would play Gladiator Beast in like a small event, like maybe a locals or like an online tournament. But you won't see me pay money for a flight, go to Ultimate Time Wizard event, and risk my tournament career on Gladiator Beast. It's not happening. It's not happening. I'm not doing that. Where do I rank Pure Lightsworn? A. They're an A tier. Actually, so this is the thing. If you guys are fans of the channel, which I mean, I guess maybe you probably are if you're watching this, you know that a true hero comes up with some pretty creative tier list videos, right? Like the president stuff. And I've been meaning to create a new tier list video. But also, if you're a fan of the channel, you know a true hero's biggest weaknesses outside of the hose is him being lazy. So that's the only reason why the video hasn't come out. It's just because I've been lazy, you know. But that said, I actually am on vacation for like the next week, so maybe I'll get around to like making like this tier list video. But anyway, yeah, I put Lightsworns in A. They're really good. They're a really good deck. All right.
Oh, maybe Loki thought he was gonna let the maybe Loki thought no, I don't know. I was thinking maybe he was worried about a Blizzard play, but he has targets for Blizzard, so who cares? But he let the Goyo through, and then he said, "I'm stupid."
Where did I put the Necroface deck? Joey, like honestly, pro heavy, not that pro. Yada set. Where did I put the Necroface deck? Necrofear deck. Sorry, I can't read, can't speak, can't type, can't do anything. The Necrofear deck, honestly, that's not even in A, B, C. Like it's not even on the radar. Has that deck done anything? I mean, if it has, then like let me know. But like as far as I know, like the deck hasn't even done anything. Like no, like I don't think
he did have the clue. Interesting, he chose not to use it. I guess that's why he said he was dumb.
Yeah,
his words, not mine. For the record.
Yeah, that's like that happens sometimes. Like Yu-Gi-Oh, you just like play too fast, and you're just like, oh dang, like I made a misplay, and that's unfortunate because that makes a big difference. You know what I mean?
Oh, huge, yeah. That would have changed the entire complexity of this game. It looks like.
And the worst part is, listen, of course, nobody feels happy when they misplay. But like, let's say like you misplay game 1, it's okay. But misplaying game 3 is just like, oh, it hurts so much.
It's triggering, man. Like it really does a number on your mental state to where you got to try and keep it together because it's hard not to hyper focus on that, knowing that like you probably just threw the game, you know?
Oh, okay. All right. And that's the set. Cool. This round in quickly. Yo, so bluff knock. To address what you said, listen, I have said this before. Just because I think a deck isn't like good currently doesn't mean, all right, we're going to start the next round in 5 minutes. Sorry, my brain's like all over the place right now, but we're going to start this next round in 5 minutes. So who won this? Dean won, right? It was 2-1 in Dean's favor. Yeah, Dean won, and it looks like 2-1. Okay. All right, 2-1. So this is the last round.
I was reading chat.
No, yeah, for sure. Appreciate it. All right, last round. This is the last round. Cool.
That's very true, Bandit. When you forget misplays, it burns in your mind, man. At least mine.
Yes, same. I mean, same here. All right, so this is the last round, and currently it's looking like Bad Robot and Wagamuffin, they're both tied for standings. If they wind up having the same amount of points at the end, then like we'll see what the challenge says. I mean, we'll see. We'll see how it goes.
Yeah, then we just double it and pass it to the next tournament. That's a joke, guys, for the record.
All right. So we haven't seen Dean play from the beginning. We've seen
we've not seen Dean nor
Loki
KOA play from the beginning.
All right, let's look at KOA because we saw a little bit of Dean just now. So let's look at KOA. All right.
Yeah, we only got one game of D.
Let me make the announcement here. And then we're good. So perfect. It begins in 3 minutes. No.
Yeah, I don't know a whole lot about that Dark Necrofear deck, but I know that it played like Battle Faders and it played things like Prodigy and stuff like that. It almost made me try and want to go into the direction of Fiends with the Dark Gaia deck and do something with that. Because you'd be playing, some of the heroes, maybe do like some Dark Callings, maybe some Miracle Fusions. Maybe find a way to try and play like Treeborn with Future Fusion maybe or something. That way you would have fodder for your special summons outside of Prodigy and Battle Fader. But I don't know. I've always really liked Dark Necrofear. I don't particularly think it's amazing in Edison format because, Dust Tornado just like, it kind of makes you cry. And there's not a ton of Fiend tuners. There's like, Dark Resonator. So banishing that many monsters, you don't really have a lot of ways to convert with Return outside of your normal summon. So I've not really messed with anything, but I thought it might be kind of fun.
Oh, right.
Some kind of Dark Gaia Fiend thing.
Yeah, so I didn't get a chance to give my opinions after you and Joey and Bluff Knox said about it. So what I was trying to say was new decks appear in Edison format quite frequently, which is another reason why I like this format. So within the past 2 to 3 years, that deck hasn't done anything, but that doesn't mean that it won't do anything in the future. So I don't have any knowledge about it, which is why I said I don't put it highly ranked in tier lists. But my opinion can change because I think that's one of the part about growing as a format is like you have to be open to change because people are going to find new and creative ways with our limited card pool. And even when I was looking through like some cards recently to make like a deck that I'm going to play on stream for the next Taco Tuesday, I found a lot of cards that I think have potential that aren't currently being used. So, the deck could be good, but until it does well at like a major event, it's hard for me to place it high in the tier list. So shout outs to, Bluff Knock for getting 17th at RBT. Like that's actually really good, but, got to win 2 more rounds, 1 or 2 more rounds. All right. Now, with that said, let's watch, you were saying Atlantis, right?
Bad Robot says he's going to drop. The baby woke up.
Oh, it's the last round.
Bad Robot.
It's the last round. But, I mean, it is what it is. It is what it is. Let me just...
Bandit, I would agree. Yeah, Dust Tornado is definitely main deck worthy depending on what build you're playing for sure.
Okay, cool. All right, so he dropped. So, that's good for his opponent. And let's watch. I don't know they're doing the games, so let me come here and refresh. Yep, cool. Bad Robot. Okay, so that means, Big James gets the auto win there. Okay. All right, so we're watching Loki again. Because Loki's playing against this guy. All right, so let's do it. All right, profile viewer. Let's do it. All right. Okay, here we go.
Last round.
Last round of tonight, or my morning. The last round. Guys, in case you're curious, which you're probably not, here in Korea, it is 11:21 a.m. Oh, awesome. This guy's playing some kind of hero deck.
Yeah. Rhoda and Stratos, always a good start, man.
Always a good start. Always a good start. Always a good start for sure. Dang, I'm sorry, Bad Robot, that you have to drop. You're doing really well. Oh, listen, Silent Bandit. I am terrible at using Dueling Books interface efficiently. There are like people who know like so many advanced like codes and things like that. I only know like the basic ones, like slash mill and like things like that. But yeah, I'm terrible.
Low-key passes and no gores. Interesting. He might have heavy since he didn't play any cards.
Yeah, right. I should learn from Frazier too. I should just ask him like, yo, hey, teach me some commands. All right, this is good heavy +1, but at the same time, like when you think of card advantages, yes, he got a +1 off the heavy, but Stratos is also a +1, so it's not the worst. But those are two really good cards. These are both. Oh well, never mind.
Oh Jesus.
Never mind. All right, game 1 goes to Loki.
Looking that way.
Yeah, game 1 goes to Loki. Yeah. Oh no.
Man. Heavy now, Whirlwind, Sirocco.
Now, if I have Blizzard, yeah. I'm dropping this. Not Blizzard, Bora. If I have Bora, I'm dropping this Bora too.
Yeah. I mean, at that point, you might as well pump too, right? Like just play around the gores, whatever.
Yeah, right. 33 over 900. Yep. I mean, it's good damage to what? Start us and then set some back rows.
Yeah, depending on what he's got. I would assume he's got a couple back row. I think he just didn't play them because of the heavy. Maybe wanted to bluff gores in a way, but
Blackwings are just so powerful, bro. They're so powerful.
Yeah, Whirlwind is just disgusting. It kind of reminds me of Card of Safe Return in a way. Maybe a little less powerful than that, but Card of Safe Return and specifically things like zombies or... Did you ever see the old Mana Core of Darkness loop with Card of Safe Return? That was kind of silly.
I was watching a history of Yu-Gi-Oh video that I think briefly mentioned that, but I've never seen it in person.
Yeah, it was back. It was a little before Edison, back in the day. Well, there's your Stardust. I was trying to make some kind of a theme deck back before I knew about synchros and stuff, because I was just coming back into the game. And my buddy did this Mana Core deck, and it played Card of Safe Return, and then it would loop Mana Core of Darkness with Mana Core of Darkness, and you would just continually draw, like, it was kind of like Dragon Turbo in a way. You would just draw, like, your God Hand, and then just try and kill them from there.
The thing about Yu-Gi-Oh! In every format, this game is so over. This game is so over.
Yeah, it's bad.
Do I risk looking at a private chat on stream? No, I'm not. I'm not looking at that.
Yeah, it's probably for the best.
Yeah, it's just that's just gonna stay red. That's just gonna stay red. Anyone who wants to reach to me, they gotta message me on Discord. I'm not opening that on stream.
Man, and that wasn't even a recruiter. That's tough.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, low key. Okay, well that's helpful. That's helpful. Rise is your favorite? Yeah, Rise is great. Rise is great.
I think it was Bluffnox said Dark Illusion. I actually really like that card.
Dark Illusion is what some of the Blackwings are playing, right? Stops things from being
counter trap.
Right.
Monster effect, spell or trap that targets magic card. I apologize, not trap card, or spell card.
You know something else that I kind of want to see? Oh yeah, I mean Loki has all the answers, bro. Yeah, that's not like
he kind of did. Loki was just established for life.
You miss Mobius. Yeah, the thing about Mobius is he's just Edison players are realizing that aside from Mirror Force and Torrential, non-chainable trap cards are really bad. So just people are putting in cards like Raigeki Breaks, Wing Blast, Compulsory, draw traps, Return, etc. But anyway, so it's just like Mobius, he loses value. I mean, Mobius, even if they don't have one of those cards, you don't want to Mobius into a Torrential, you don't want to Mobius into a Bottomless, right? So yeah, Mobius is good, but he's just not as good as you want him to be. And most times the Monarchs, they already bait out spells and traps anyway. Like if you summon a Caius and like you have a Bottomless, what, are you going to not use it? So it's just like if you summon Mobius, then it's just like now instead of hitting a potential monster, you're losing out to the Bottomless, which is why I guess they made Mobius 2 and the other Monarchs 1, because they kind of saw that coming. Rise of 1, Caius 1, Mobius 2. But anyway, still, it's just not worth it. Because you can technically play Mobius in Diva Hero because it's a water monster. But oh god, all right, King of Atlantis had enough. He said, "Not today. It's my turn to have all the answers now."
Man.
Oh
yeah, that's a card,
man. I see. I was expecting like a trap stun or something, but a royal decree. Oh man, holy moly!
That's saying you.
Holy moly.
Just talking about Decree versus Black Wings, man. It's good card. Doesn't stop Whirlwind, obviously, but
Yeah, so this is the thing, right? So me, when I play hero-based decks, I always side Decree. And if I played zombies, I would also side Decree as well. So, well, it depends. It depends, because I really like Zabu's trap stun build. But anyway, when I play Diva Hero, I play Decree, and I think Decree works phenomenally against Black Wings because if you can ensure your OTK, you win. You win. Mill Sirocco.
Yeah, can't forget about that mill. Oh, Deep Prison hits.
Kind of helpful.
Actually, kind of good for both players.
Yeah. Well, yeah. Better for Loki, I think.
Loki don't want to be drawing that right now.
Yeah, Loki doesn't want to see any purple cards.
So you think he's sitting on a Sirocco? Nope.
I mean, even if he is, what is Sirocco doing? Sirocco doesn't want to attack Zombie. Sirocco doesn't want to attack Tomato.
Yeah. So what do you go get here? Do you go get Plague Spreader and then you crash the Tomato?
Yeah, and get Malicious if he's playing it. I don't know if he is. He's playing Stratos, so I would assume he's playing Malicious, but
yeah, I'm pretty sure he searched Malicious last round with Stratos.
Yeah, so you get Plague and then you crash out and get Malicious. And the good thing is, like, even if you already have a Malicious in your hand, it doesn't matter. You still get Malicious because you can stack the Malicious for Plague. So then you're dealing with 2 level 8 synchros. So and 2 level 8 synchros under a Decree, like it ain't looking too good.
So you just go Thought Ruler Stardust?
Yeah, likely. I think those are the best two. The only thing, and like
you could go Colossal and try play around the Kalute, but
yeah, but like even if he has Kalute, it's fine. The only thing that you're really worried about if you're king is Blizzard. But like Blizzard can't do anything relevant because he doesn't have any level 4. So it's like Blizzard and Dark Arm. So because Dark Arm will completely clear the board because of the Decree. Because you're not playing Book of Moon. You're not playing enemy controller. Okay. So he just said I'm gonna go for card advantage.
Okay.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
Yeah, like I said, I kind of disagree. I definitely would have went with 2 level 8 synchros because this is kind of a more slower game. Whereas like if you make 2 level 8 synchros, like the game's over the following turn. Like this next turn,
have Mally in hand, maybe.
Yeah, but
he could be.
He would have to have double Mally in hand, right? Because I said like even if he has Mally in hand, then like he gets one out the deck. He normals Plagues, synchros make Stardust, stacks the Mally in hand for Plague, banish, and make another level 8.
That's true.
So he would literally have to have
That's
double
true.
Mali in hand. Which if he does have double Mali, then like that just sucks. If he sends a malicious here, then like I understand it, but I still think the other play was better.
He might just be sending Necro if he plays it. I think we saw that earlier. Yeah, we saw that game one. The Bora attack 2 would be 3.
Yeah. So yeah.
There's the Mali.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like you said, I don't know that was worth it, but I mean, it does give him a little more board presence, I guess.
Right.
And he doesn't have to banish the plague, but
yeah, it comes down to like what you value. Like with my play, I get 2 level 8 synchros. With his play, he gets 1 level 8 synchro and a card ripped out of the hand.
Oh my god!
I mean, and that's a good card to rip. That's a good card to rip.
And he was on 2 darks. Good lord.
That's a good card to rip. That's a great card to rip.
Yeah, and he's got follow up with the Mali plague next.
Squid Game picked up a lot in popularity all around the world. People were kind of complaining about season 2. I don't know if you guys saw it or not, but people were complaining about season 2. I think people are just complain about anything. I thought season 1 and season 2 were very well done. The thing about season 2 of Squid Game is that they're games that like people from the West are not too familiar with. They're more like Korean traditional games. Like Gonji, that's a Korean traditional game. But like in season 1, there were games that like Westerners are more familiar with, like Tug of War, Red Light, Green Light, etc. These are games that like we played when we were kids too. So I think that's what it came down to, a matter of like not being able to relate to the games as much. But overall, I thought it was good, man. I thought it was really good. And I watched the sub. I didn't watch the dub. I understand a bit of Korean, not enough to watch like Korean shows and dramas without subtitles, like not that much. But anyway, so I watched the sub anyway, and I just read the subtitles, and I really, 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 really liked the acting by Thanos. I thought it was amazing. I thought it was really, really, really good. And I'm sure it's kind of already known by now, but he was actually in a K-pop band, a very popular K-pop band back in the day. But then like he kind of lost his fame and popularity because of drug usage, which I guess don't do drugs.
All got our demons, man.
Yeah.
Not that they're advocating for drugs.
All got our demons, go do drugs. Yeah, right. Yeah, don't do drugs. But all right, so we're here on game 3.
Is it pro set heavy? That's the question.
Is it? Did Loki pull off a pro set heavy earlier in this tournament? Somebody did it. I don't remember who
did. I don't remember if it was him. They're both pro set heavy.
Yeah, right. Can you imagine? Now, you mentioned about sitting on a Sirocco. I think right now, Loki's definitely sitting on a Sirocco.
Yeah. A lot of thought there just to pass.
Yeah, I mean, like that.
You could also have Kalut. Maybe like Whirlwind Kalut was thinking about that, but chose not to.
Right.
Oh,
that's a good card. I mean, well, that's going to bait out the back row.
Yep. So how do you feel about Breaker? Do you think he should break here, or do you think he should attack and then gets rid of the back row either way?
It's game 3. I'm not trying to mess around. I'm breaking, and then I'm attacking.
Interesting that wasn't activated. He must, maybe he moved this.
He has Sirocco in the hand. Like I said, that's why he did that. I mean, I'm still going to torrential though, because like eventually, if King of Atlantis wants to win, he has to put a monster on the board, right? So like, yeah, unless you have Whirlwind in your hand to follow this up, then I would have just torrentialed. Now, if he goes Whirlwind Sirocco, I would have did the same thing. I would have just took the 16. Okay, then yeah. Yep, I would have did the exact same thing.
There you go.
Because at that point,
Man,
yeah,
that heavy
it's different.
storm, 2 games, that's rough.
Yeah, but let's see if he has all the answers again. The mirror force for the Gores and all that other nonsense. Let's see.
Yeah,
Now,
KOA losing that mirror force is pretty rough.
Breaker
But
does.
his other card was MST, which obviously in this scenario would have been great, but
So
like you were saying in your stream the other day,
mhm.
sometimes when people set 2, a lot of the times it's like a draw trap or MST or something along those lines.
Yeah,
one
right.
real trap and then one
to kind of trick
that,
you. So Joey
does something else.
To answer your question, Breaker does get prio, but he gets prio to get a counter. You can't go prio, get counter, and remove the counter and then pop a back row. So he only gets prio to get the counter. So, oh, this is gonna hurt. This is going to hurt. All right, I think Loki wins. Because
depending on what's in his hand for sure.
This is going to be devastating. Guys, did you know? That's it. If you know, you know.
Okay.
Oh, actually,
if he's got a power,
yeah, that's what I was thinking. We were thinking the exact same thing. We were literally thinking the exact same thing. Like, Power Well Dark Arm would be like crazy right now.
What would you make if you had a Power Well? What dark would you go for? Or what monster? Would you go Stardust or would you go Dark End? Try and play around like a Kalut?
I don't think that he has Kalut, to be honest with you. I don't think he has Kalut. Because I'm thinking if I was the Blackwing player, oh, well, there's the Dark Arm. Now, that said, I don't think he has Kalut. If you have Dark Arm, you don't even take the chance. You don't attack and be like, oh, I didn't think he had Kalut. Like, that's just dumb.
Yeah.
But oh, okay. Well, he doesn't have oh wow.
He should have attacked with the Zombie Master there to avoid the Kalut
if
he wasn't gonna pop. But he didn't get punished.
That's right. But yeah, like I said, I had a strong. So yeah, my brain once again all over the place. The reason why I said I don't think he has Kalut is because he had Rowan, as we saw, right? So he was waiting and he purposely took 16. So why would you do that when you could have just went Rowan Kalut at any time, right? So
Gale,
yeah. So that's why I think that he didn't have Kalut. So yeah. Why would you pop the Whirlwind and then play? Yeah, right. Yeah, Brian. Yeah, you're right. You're right, Brian. You're definitely right. That was definitely like
I think he's trying to conserve the Mally and the Krebins for Power Well, but yeah, it's risky. It's frisky.
Yeah. I understand his thought process. Yeah, I think he did it because all right. Well, here's Blizzy. So, I mean, there's only 2 options. Oh, snap.
Oh, geez.
That's almost game. That's 56. So if he has Kalut, it's actually game. Kalut or Gale. Oh, this might be game. But like he didn't have Kalut before. So I don't know. Maybe he drew into it. I don't know. We're about to find out. Oh, he might actually have Kalut because he's attacking with Dark Arm first. Oh, is that it?
Yep. There it is.
That's right. All right. I'm curious what he drew for turn. Wow. Okay. All right. Cool. Nice. Was that a 2-0?
That was actually as short as it was and as somewhat sacky as it was. That was actually kind of a cool.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. Yo, Silent Bandit, I would be salty too. And yeah. All right. So that was 2-1 in Loki's favor. So Loki with 2 and 1. All right. So this is our last set, and then we're done. Our last set is Dean versus Wagamuffin, and then the scores will be. Oh, okay, this is Big James, so I can actually open this. I know Big James not going to say. Okay. Yeah, he said his thing. All right, so I mean, Big James. The thing is, although you might be right, it might be more important or less important on the standings. Although you might be right, the thing is, Big James, everybody deserves a chance to shine. All right. Everyone deserves a chance to shine. A true hero believes in fairness. Okay, I believe in fairness and in fair play. All right. You know, people want to look back at their games and their misplays and the commentary on the stream. Like, you know, everybody wants to know. All right. Anyway, so let's see. Who is it? Is Dean versus Wagamuffin? All right. Let's look here. Waga. All right. Well, okay. That's fine. We'll just do like
That's
this.
A real armor master.
Waga.
He's a big boy.
Waga. All right. Can we not have dueling book problems?
Oh. Well, Cyber Dragon into Dark Arm. Into Blizzy. Good Lord.
Waga. All right. Oh, jeesh. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, we came right for the end. Right for the end. Dang, Dean came and cooked. All right, end of the tournament. So, and it was 2-1 in Dean's favor. Okay. So now we can look at the standings and we can give a winner. So 2-1. All right, submit scores. All right, let's see who wins. Let's see who wins this. So, all right. We have our winners. So I mean, first, second, and third. First is Dean, second is Wagamuffin, and third is iGoldie. It's kind of unfortunate because all three of them have the same record at 3-1. And it looks like, let's see, let me just double check something. Let's check the head-to-head. Did Dean and Wagamuffin did they play each other? Let's see. Wagamuffin played, no. Did Wagamuffin play Dean? Wagamuffin, no. And let's see, Loki. Yep. And oh yeah, they just played each other. They literally just played each other. Oh, okay, and Dean won. That's why Dean got first. All right, that's fine. All right, cool. So it's all fair. So first place is Dean, second place is Wagamuffin, and third place is Goldie. All right. So I'm going to first of all thank everybody for tuning into the stream. You know, so appreciate. Shout outs to Bob the Gamer for coming in and co-commentating with me. I really appreciate him. Check out his channel. Go subscribe. I mean, he has a lot of great content. Do you have any last words you want to say?
I have no idea what I'm doing. I don't know how to play this game. No, it's been a pleasure to be here, man. I'm glad we've been able to build up a friendship. You know, power of friendship is obviously the strongest thing in Yu-Gi-Oh! And I just look forward to running more tournaments, man. Thanks to everybody who showed up, and we're gonna have more of these. So definitely come back.
Yeah, we're gonna have more of these. Yeah, it was a great time. All right, to all the tournament participants, I'm going to DM you guys personally, and I'm gonna distribute the funds in the next 15 minutes. Give me a second to get all the admin stuff out the way. But yeah, thanks guys. Thanks for tuning in, and until next time, guys. A True Hero and Bob the Gamer out. Peace.
Peace.